Anyone else want to comment on the fact that Braum is just goddamn hunk?
I was wondering if we were going to get into that again.
23 months. That means we're getting close to 2 years.
It's true. It was
That'll be
August.
next month.
Wow.
This channel. Thank you, Requiem.
Hi, Luna's
for that.
Dragons.
And hi, Luna's Dragons. And
Welcome.
Avatar. Yes, welcome.
How are you?
What does it mean to human? I have forgotten everything. Oh, boy.
Oh, I didn't retweet my own tweet. I'm so sorry. 1 second.
Clearly, it's your fault.
Exactly.
If I don't retweet, how will anyone know we're live?
Requiem, I can confirm at least 50%. No, I can confirm 100%.
Long-time watcher, but new to Twitch. So,
Are
like
you
our
a-
favorite kind of person.
Yay.
So glad
Welcome.
you joined
Podcast
us.
listener. Oh,
The
no.
live. Gondor has no pants. Gondor needs no pants.
Gondor.
Gondor calls for aid.
Oh! Big
Thank
hearts,
you,
big
Pook.
ups
Hello,
to Pook.
Pook. I'm glad that you have enough internet to at least pop in
How are
for a
you
minute.
here, Pook?
Yeah.
I don't
One
know.
of these days, Pook,
I don't know.
right
America's
to the
the land
moon.
of the internet. I feel like there are solutions out there. Claw, disarm, entangle, grapple. I just want to punch.
I think it's strike or something. It's on that list. So I looked at it the other day.
Joint break, kick,
The tweet has been
multiple points.
tweeted.
Strength. Thank you.
I'm not entirely
went
sure that
different
our Discord bot has done its job.
Strength.
It didn't ping me at all yesterday,
It's not going to get a raise if it keeps
which
that up.
frankly is okay.
Been here since Exalted Nexus.
Wow.
Luna's Dragons. Whoa, that is a long-time listener, first-time caller.
That
Like the
is-
definition.
Yeah, seriously.
That's wild.
I mean,
Welcome.
I'm not sorry.
No, not at all. Welcome.
Reading
Hope you
aloud,
enjoyed the live
you had
experience.
poutine.
Oh,
we saw
it.
photos.
We did.
We
I
were
wanna
debating
know
the
how-
finer points.
I want to
but
know how
yes.
the fries were.
Your chips.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to know how your chips were. They seemed underdone to me.
Don't know what fries are.
Reading aloud has
They
left the
don't.
chat.
They were in a Canadian
They-
diner. It's,
Yeah.
We call it fries, and the
Do you think they
hosers
would've
call it fries.
Do you think they called
yeah,
it
I-
fries in a Canadian diner in the United Kingdom?
I think so.
I mean, it should.
If it
They
was a-
absolutely
Brit and
should.
chip.
If it was a cheeky place, and I've been to places like this,
cheeky
they'll
place.
go chips brackets fries, like just
or
so
fries bracket chips.
You, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I've done there. So much cackling.
They
Double
were
cooked
double
with
cooked with
skins
skins on. Okay, okay. They looked a
sounds
little
good.
pale in the photo, but I am very pleased to hear that you were not disappointed by them.
Should point out that green onions on poutine is not a traditional, but it is an
Toast.
acceptable ingredient.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Thanatoasted. Whoa.
There.
So Thanatoasted added as Keanu Reeves confirmed.
I'm into it.
Thanatoasted has a new greeting on my channel, and it's just toast.
Nice. Nice.
One word, baby. That's a good word.
That's excellent.
I don't know if you could make a comprehensive list of acceptable poutine toppings, only because there's places here in town specifically that will do any and all combinations of things. And then the more extreme creative folks among us will, go for it as well. I'm not going to say it's like pizza, because it's not. You know what I mean? You can kind of get a lot
Yeah.
of different things on there.
Like a tater tot poutine.
Yeah.
Now that tots have been mentioned.
What is
Damn
poutine?
it.
Asking for a friend. So a poutine is a dish that originated in Quebec, where we're from, or where two of us are from, and two of us have adopted,
Based, thank you.
uh,
I feel seen.
which is a dish of French fries, otherwise known as chips, a brown gravy, and cheese curds.
Like curds and whey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squeaky.
The cheese curds are, of course, the most, I would argue, important ingredient because it's not the same if you have like melted
Yeah,
mozz
then
or
it's
cheddar
not a
or
Grated
it's not- it's
cheese
very
or anything
different,
like that.
Yeah. Like chunks, like if you crumble matzah, that's like a sad, like it's the closest thing you can get, but it is a very sad distance.
This is, I will say,
Flower of August.
thank you, Flower.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh, God, here it comes.
Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap. Thank you very much.
Yes, Requiem, you should absolutely try it.
Yes.
Yes, Dismer.
Oh, God.
Dismer knows
They're
what's
coming
up.
out of the caves.
Yeah.
At the folks who know.
I every time I've ordered a poutine and it just shows up with grated cheese, there's this moment where I just open it up and I just have this kind of like, oh.
I need to name and shame Moe's Diner, which was here in Montreal, and they gave grated matzah on a poutine. I'm sorry, named and shamed.
You even have a block. Like, what are you doing?
Moe's Diner, is that the one that's close to Dawson?
No, it was. I mean, I think they had a couple locations, but the
Okay.
location in particular was in the West Island, sort of a couple blocks north of Fairview.
The
yeah.
thing with poutine really is like you have cheese curds, then you need a really good
Bingo.
dark gravy, and then you need like just a really good way. It's just about preparing the very basic elements properly.
I will make an exception.
Oh,
Vegan poutine.
Huh?
yes.
You take the cheese you can get.
Yes, that is correct.
Fair.
The best
That's the correct
cheese you
answer.
can, because there is delicious vegetarian gravy out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yes.
delicious.
Actually, in
Most places these days
I
have
like-
vegan gravy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
My favorite poutines have at least vegetarian gravy, and I feel like they just called it that before vegan was as prevalent.
Does CSL BBQ have vegetarian gravy?
Yes,
I
I believe so.
Oh.
I'm only ever surprised
Don't-
because these
I-
rotisserie chicken
okay,
places
I
are
am
just like
60%
throw a
certain.
fucking chicken in there. Rocky's here too. Oh, there's so many fabulous people here. Now I choose to read that Rocky as veggie gravy is fucking gravy.
Oh,
Ow, ow, wow. They do that. It happens on.
good.
Is lag normal?
Is lag normal? What do you mean?
Yes.
Define is lag normal.
Mm-hmm.
Is there lag between our mouths moving and what you hear? Or is it there's like 10 seconds between what you write in chat and it showing up on our screen?
Yeah, that's a good.
Because that is normal. A delay between typing something in chat and then seeing it pop up.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it is audio lag,
Tell us.
assuming that no one else is having it, then I would recommend refreshing your browser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there. Perfect.
First one.
Requiem. I think that's a good thing to check.
Twitch sometimes is bad at the making the sync happen, or you'll tune into a DJ stream and everything will be dissonant and distorted, and it's not because the DJ is fucking with the track. It's just Twitch.
Based on our setup that we have right now and the equipment that we have right now, the weird thing is we actually have lag from the monitor that we have that shows what the stream is.
Because it's an old TV.
It's an old ass television. It's big, which is why it's good, because we all need to be able to see it, but it is old and therefore there is significant lag. So it's hard for us to tell sometimes.
Not
you.
quite CRT.
No, not a CRT.
CRTs have less lag, don't they?
Yeah.
But the volume of a CRT monitor, that's my issue. Like how much space it takes up, I guess.
The actual
Okay.
Like
volume.
the physical
I
volume.
mean, you can also hear them. It's true.
Yes,
but
that's true. Actually, that's a good point as well.
that sound.
Ah. Hmm.
Nostalgia.
CRT is the way of the future.
Flower of August coming in hot with takes from the 90s? I don't know.
70s?
70s? I don't know. Yeah, it would have to be.
Catholic
Weird.
You
Great
sub bomb us for 3. I'll agree with you. CRT is the way of the future. Yeah.
Correct reading.
You need to get one for Melee? Yeah, you do, Dismer. Unfortunately.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If Melee's your drug of choice.
Speaking of drugs, I don't know what that
Don't
would
be
be.
shocked by the tone of my voice. Check out my new weapon. Weapon of choice.
Ah, very good. I don't know the lyrics. That was good though.
Speaking of which, what's the title of today's episode?
You're the only one who doesn't know.
Oh, you weren't in the room.
No, I wasn't. I'm
The
sorry.
Fugitive.
The Fugitive. Good. It's not called the Weapon of Choice. It was not
We're
name of
good
episode.
players and we take notes.
Weapon of choice was an episode in
The-
Zaltwitch Academy.
I know. That's why it made me think of the title.
fine.
Fugitive.
Yeah, it's strange, Rock Pants.
Oh God.
And so immediately reading aloud is just like,
Yeah.
we don't know Requiem Lost.
Yeah. It don't
didn't
feel like
code
it
it.
used to. It's the Streamlabs one.
Mm-hmm.
Complain to Streamlabs.
Get in there. Yeah, I'm sure they'll take the time to. Never mind. We'll see. Choo choo.
Peace.
Love that. Oh, love
Thank
this.
you for the hype tree.
We will yell at you
Oh, that's
all the
pride.
same.
Pride.
Yay!
What a pillow.
There was, there was
That's
a,
a
was a- I
OG
missed it.
pride emote.
Like that.
Aw.
Love that, even.
I love it when people spend experience. 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Sit down, Neil.
MC. Yeah.
Go for it.
I bought what I believe is the table's first dot of Animal Ken.
Ooh,
you know,
that
oh
makes
my God.
sense. With
I've been
score.
taking care of an animal.
Animal.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of thing. Yeah.
I purchased 2 things because I haven't bought anything yet. I purchased Scene 2
Oh.
and Actor 4
Whoa.
because we're hanging around a lot of big old sports games. So I want to eventually be able to affect Complete Strangers, which would be Actor 5, and I want to be able to affect big sports fields, which will be Scene bigger than 2.
Seen big. Yeah.
Scene many.
But also more realm equals more good cantrip. Good.
Yes, more point dice.
More rolly spiky bits.
But you made
We
an
call them something
adjustment.
cooler, don't we?
I did make an adjustment. I had originally 5 glamour and 5 willpower, but I have moved one of my glamours that I chose during character creation into willpower instead. Because if you're a wilder, you get to choose if you want an extra glamour or an extra willpower. I chose glamour at the time. I have since regretted that decision, so I want more willpower. So now I'm at 4 and 6.
So now we all have different amounts.
Yeah.
You're 5'4", I'm 5'5", you're 4'5".
4'6".
4'6". Oh my god. Yeah. Woo.
Interesting. Very interesting.
As long as you're happy with your character sheets, take one last look at them.
Light
Understand
them on fire.
that you're. Oh yeah, no, and here's your
It's
new
over,
character.
baby. Yay! Yeah, you've made our characters for us.
There have been games where that's absolutely.
Oh sure.
happened.
Oh sure.
But look at your character sheets. Your grace period is now over. These are the sheets that you have. P.S. Your grace period is never over. If there's
talk
ever
about it,
anything that you find that you've discovered is like, oh hey, this doesn't work anything like I thought it would, then we can absolutely change some things around and renegotiate. Oh, kick. So let's just not do that.
The footsie. It has gone awry.
So welcome to your new character sheets.
Yay!
Thank you.
It only took us to session 5. Otherwise, any questions about anything that you wanted to consult in terms of your character sheets or the like?
No, I've got. We are not posting these publicly. We have in the past. We have in the past posted parts of the sheet publicly. I'm very excited because there are things on the sheet that have not come into play yet, as I'm sure is true for everybody. Things that are not just like, it's a birthright. It's in the book. You know what I mean? Like, so this is kind of fun. I'm excited about that.
You had a firework go off by your house and then the clatter. Oh, it's because it's almost Independence Day for our American friends.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Almost.
You know what's really important when you're dealing with fireworks? Safety.
Oh.
You know what's really important when you're dealing with role-playing games? Safety.
Safety, right? Yes. Okay, good.
Absolutely right. And we
Hey.
have safety cards that we use in order to make sure that we can play stretching our boundaries while still maintaining that level of safety that we know, trust, and love. We have 3 cards. The green card, also known as the play card, basically means I'm good. No matter what I might appear, I am enthusiastically consenting to continue playing. I'm having a great time. The yellow card is pause. While I'm holding this up, it means that I've got something important that everyone at the table should pay attention to. But by the time I put this card down, we can go back to playing. The red card means stop. On this stream, it'll probably mean that we'll go to a be right back screen. It means I'm no longer safe to continue playing. At that point, we'll stop, we'll talk about things, and we'll make sure that everyone feels safe enough to continue before we resume play. Now, we have cards. You don't. But that doesn't mean that you don't have options. You can always message RPGClinic, at which point it will show up on my screen. Actually, all players will be able to see it. You can also message a moderator. We don't currently have any in chat, but I'm sure one will show up at some point soon. You can always message us, let us know, but no matter what, you always have the option, even if we'd prefer that you stick around. If you do not feel safe, please make the best decision for yourself, disconnect from chat, walk away from the stream. You can always come back later when you feel better, but it's most important that you take care of yourself because you're the best advocate for yourself.
True. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, beyond that, there must have been something that happened last session.
Just a few things.
Yeah. Score was showing signs of having low battery, and it was soon discovered that it may have had something to do with a lack of support, because all amateur group sports in the city of Ottawa and environs have been cancelled and kind of banned for the foreseeable future, including our roller derby that we were hoping to have.
Son of a... The trio ventured off to the House of Scrolls, located beneath the Library of Parliament, to find out more information. The freeholder, Stanish Piraeus, explained to them that Score appears to be what's known as a quixotic Lycean, the physical embodiment of the scoring of competitions.
Once our trio returns to the freehold, they witness Lady Jenwy coaching a kid in skateboarding. And then at one point, as the kid looks like they're about to fall, she reaches out to call out something. And then the three of us have an intense feeling of deja vu. We've seen her make this expression before.
Ooh.
Or it's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, that too.
Which, was it the same look? Was it the same expression? Yeah.
Same cat.
Except-
I love that scene. I love that scene.
I love that scene, except for the fact that the cat, like, going meow and then shaking, and then they see the cat meow and shake again, and there was like, whoa, deja vu. Like, no, that's something that happened twice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not deja. Yeah, exactly.
That's entirely not what deja vu is.
It's true.
Yeah, it would have had to have happened like, 10 minutes earlier in the movie or something. For it
No, it's like, yeah, it's literally just.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Luna's Dragons, you're definitely not the only Katy Perry fan out there.
True. I'd consider myself not a stan, but I like Katie.
You've seen yourself roar on occasion.
Yeah, I
Nice.
was
Kissed a
runner-up
girl
left
once,
shark.
and you may have liked
I did like it. Runner-up left shark.
We're all left shark.
That's correct, actually.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
9 Actions Deja Vuing sounds like such an exalted name. I just gotta say.
Yes. Yeah, 10 Lords of Leaping and 9 Actions Deja Vu.
Oh my god.
Quite like that
Okay,
as
well now that's an entirely different
now it's a
thing.
thing now.
Okay, well that's how I'm gonna name my next exalted characters. Just
9 actions deja vuing.
No, like 7 Lords Leaping.
Fujitsu has left shark.
Oh my god.
I must
Amazing.
get that
Incredible.
emote.
I must. Who do I have to
Must
destroy?
have it.
From
Tushi.
Tushy.
Understood.
Oh my god. Okay.
Target locked in. Whoa.
Now, where were you at the very end of the session, and where do you want to be?
Right at the end of the session, we were all in the shop, like in Yan's, watching Lady Jenwy.
Creeping on she.
Creeping on she.
That's what we're naming this
Creeping
chronicle
on the
now.
freeholder.
Creeping on she.
100%. And I'm thinking we would probably pick up down in the freehold, but thoughts, feelings? Anyone?
I am fine with this.
Yeah.
Pick up what in the
guess-
field?
We would
I'd
pick up
like to
down in the freehold.
know what the
Oh, okay.
conclusion of that moment was, but beyond that, unless it results in a whole scene.
Well, no, we should still be upstairs because the kid left,
Yes.
so we can go talk to Lady Jenwy.
So that was lost.
One of us could, if we wanted to.
Do we have something?
Didn't you talk to her?
I think I stepped out. Yeah.
You did. You stepped out. You
Great.
started saying something.
Perfect. That's where we are.
Oh god.
No. Creeping Creeping on the sheet.
When you know they are the embodiment of sovereign and all of your best dreams. Creeping on the sheet.
I like it.
What about the two of you? You didn't run out to
Sorry, I was still writing the song.
write in the song in your head?
I know he's trying hard to make love with a puka, super duper, but that's not why we're here.
We are known as Super Duper.
They are super duper.
It's canon.
Or Pukajutsa.
Pukajutsa.
I was definitely busying myself pretending to restock shelves, to totally be in earshot, but not be obviously eavesdropping.
Sure.
I work here.
I've picked up a broom. I'm starting to sweep.
Just for fun.
Eavesdropping, but I don't feel comfortable going over.
It's a very kind thing you did, Lady Jenwy.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Taking someone under your wing like that, bringing them here, giving them of your time, valuable time.
Sometimes I think that everything I do is because I'm being selfish.
Well, I hope not.
I want to see somebody grow in a sport that I know and love. I want to see them supported. I want to encourage them the way that I think everybody deserves to be encouraged. So I'm basically making the world the way I want to see it. So I'm being selfish. But that's okay. There's two kinds of being selfish. There's selfish for yourself, and there's selfish at the detriment of everyone else. I can't say I've never done the second.
We wouldn't be where we are.
Burble, are you dying?
Excuse
Sorry,
me.
is
I
that
have
Scott?
plenty of water. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm like, is that acting
this it?
or a human?
Is this it, Burble? I'm rolling a new character, guys. Just give me a second.
I'm really behind on my CPR certification.
I've been skating. Excuse me. I'm sorry for people in the chat. That must have been really horrible.
Sorry.
I think we wouldn't be where we are today as a society, as a group, as individuals if people didn't pursue some of their more selfish desires from time to time. Their desire to learn, to improve, to perfect, or to discover.
Yes, well, we do live in a society.
Yeah.
Does Det actually kind of giggle at that?
Clunk, 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 boxes being stocked louder. Yes, working. Yes.
She kicks off the her shoes and then just looks at them for a second and then thinks better of it and puts them back on again.
I have something to ask you, Lady Jenwy, if you'll indulge me.
I mean, I'm right here.
I had the strangest experience just a moment ago. I was coming out to see if you needed anything. Didn't look like you did. And I just had the strangest sense that I had, I don't know, seen you make that expression before, that somehow it was important.
What expression?
Well, and Burble will try to recreate the moment with his little, like, short, stocky frame where he's like,
That's the thumbnail.
nailed it. Oh, God. No, don't. Please don't.
Timestamp 524.
I don't have a marker button here.
Yep.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all.
I mean, it sounds like you just experienced deja vu.
No, I'm not so sure I did. Deja vu is a feeling that I've had before, of course. A feeling that something has happened to you before. This is different. It felt like it was important, like it maybe was going to happen, or that there was some sort of meaning beyond. I don't know.
Everything has meaning. as long as you decide to put meaning to it.
It's true.
At this point, pushing through the park is Bo,
Oh
who
my
is
God, what a
pushing a
sweetheart.
big pallet, which has on it all kinds of, there's skateboard parts, wheels, and the like.
Thank you, Luna. Thank you very much.
And he's pushing it through, and he only, to his credit, only bangs against one of the kickboxes once and manages to make it all the way through. And then he sees the two of you who are making a big show of cleaning. Hey,
New shipment.
yeah, oh, sweet. So you joined the crew.
There are a lot of cobwebs on the floor.
So you're like our new sweeper?
You have a problem with that?
No, I think it's totally rad.
Great.
Hey, what are they talking about in there?
Not my business.
Oh yeah, no, it totally not my business either. Yeah, and you see that he starts unloading the pallet, but like he's kind of got one ear that's tilted towards the door.
Sure.
Hey, that goes there, and I like pick the one thing on the cart that goes as far away as possible that I can see.
Nice.
I know how to do my job.
You seem to know how to eavesdrop too.
From somewhere outside.
And he flushes purple because he's a troll, and so therefore he flushes purple, and instead
Nice.
just wheels the pallet around and goes to where you've sent him. Because you've caught him. Absolutely.
Aw.
I go back to eavesdropping while pretending to work.
Same. Damn it.
You guys are the absolute worst.
So you're considering this an important moment. I don't know. I mean, I suppose I've said that before. I've done that before when somebody looks like they're going to fall, or when somebody looks like they're going to take an especially bad beat.
If you'll pardon me for having a bit of a brag just for a moment, Lady Jenwy, I have a certain facility with remembering, experiencing. Some of my soul comes to me in moments when I need it. And I first assumed it was this. Perhaps we had known each other, perhaps in a previous life. But it isn't. And that's why it caught my attention.
So as he's saying this, can I have the two of you roll me your perception alertness?
Difficulty?
6.
Two
3 successes.
on 3 dice.
Yep, that is 2 10s and a 7.
I'm taking your dice away.
So you both hear, as he was saying, I have remembrance about my soul coming, and after remembrance of my soul coming, you hear up in the ceiling, beyond the drop ceiling, you hear...
I take my broom handle and I start hammering on the
faster
ceiling.
than I am.
Fucking creeper.
And so as you poke the ceiling tiles, one of them flips up, and a very slender crow just falls and catches himself by one toe, and he's now hanging on the ceiling and sort of swinging back and forth, clutching at his stomach, but still kind of chortling to himself. What?
So it's just eavesdrop on the freeholder time.
No?
You know, some of us are actually trying to get some work done.
Yeah.
Since when do you work for us?
Shut the fuck up.
Gosh, the size 6s seem to have gone down to the size 7 shelf and then back up to them a lot of times the last, 10 minutes.
I've been there. A whole hour of just
So he gradually pulls himself to the point where he can start putting the ceiling tile back into place. It seems to be taking him a long time to do so.
He's only wee.
He's
so funny. Oh god.
I don't know. I'm not certain that we would have met each other in a previous life. After all, I came from Arcadia.
I know. Perhaps that's, I suppose, what I meant is that perhaps I thought for a brief moment that me from before.
We were just checking the same thing.
Yep.
You started pulling at the sheet, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
She
Did I say
is
something wrong?
Arcadian, right? Not Autumn?
No, we're good.
Shit.
Hell.
That was, I suppose, what I figured, originally is perhaps a previous me had met you before, here or elsewhere. But that's not the case, or at least I don't think so, not without further analysis.
Well, I mean, I'm right here. What is it that you think of when you see me?
Well,
Should I do it again?
yes, I think we should see if it triggers the same reaction.
Are you gonna fall?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. So I'm gonna kind of head over and then there's a skateboard there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put one foot on it. I'm not very steady on my feet, so I'm gonna try to push off and try to tip myself over a little bit.
Okay, roll me your manipulation performance.
And what's my diff?
7.
+1, as I am untrained.
8.
Coming in hot.
Hooray! Botch.
I did not botch. I did not succeed.
So you step on the board and you go. There's a moment of whoops, and then the board just goes out, and you do not fall.
Oh.
And I want you to roll perception alertness now.
Okay, great.
Your difficulty is going to be 7.
Crow is under your board.
In one of the ramps.
Yeah.
One success.
So you hear very, very quietly, you hear a
I'm gonna try to ignore it for now and just clock it for late. Actually, I guess no. I'm gonna look around and see if I can tell where it's coming from. But
well, you actually can't see him because he's quite close to the ceiling.
No. So I'm just like, oh,
Do we hear that second
damn,
chuckle?
Oscar.
Oh yeah, you do. So he isn't back up in the ceiling. He's hanging down, just trying to put the ceiling back into place. So you could still do that, but you'd actually be directly jabbing him with
a
a
All right, I won't do that. Well, maybe I won't.
Well,
He's trying to stifle it.
I suppose that didn't quite work out as planned. We'd have to get the kid back.
I'm not sure that I'm able to do that, to be honest. I could just. It is a poor facsimile and
nothing
triggers
happens.
nothing.
Yeah, of course.
At this point, the door to the shop opens and Themis comes in, and she looks at Troll stalking in the corner, Janet, Redcap pushing broom, Cluricon stacking boxes, although she hasn't observed you long enough to realize that you are just basically stacking and restacking the same thing, and Slua hanging from the ceiling. What's going on?
Freeloaders.
Hey, the Freehold is talking to Burble.
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
And she goes over to the corkboard, and she starts looking like she's looking for expired things to take down from the corkboard, but she's got her ear. She actually smooths back her hair a little bit so that one of her ears is more exposed, the one that's closer to the door to the park, so that she can hear as well.
Yes.
I'm very glad that you showed up, though.
Oh. Thank you. We like spending time here. I say we, the three of us.
I meant to ask you. It isn't too much of a burden that I've placed upon you to figure out what's going on. Is it?
Not at all. No, of course. It's very important, I think. Det and Mikkel and I have all discussed it a few times now, and it's very important for us that we make sure this avenue towards generating dreams in the city remains free and open.
And what do you think of Det and Mikkel? And then from up on the ceiling, oh shit. Bo has now shifted back so that he's putting stock away closer to the door.
Oh, weird. It's going all the way down on the bottom shelf now so that my face can't be seen by anyone else.
So I'm gonna... I'm not really gonna drop my voice. I'll drop it a little bit. You know, Burble's dropping his voice a little bit. Well, if you want the hottest gossip, all I know is that Det has some photos on her phone that apparently she doesn't want anyone to see. And Mikkel's trying to figure out how to make a BLT. Well, the B stands for Burble, and I think you can figure out the rest. And I'm terrified. You won't let Mikkel eat me in this freehold, will you? Lady Jenwy. Your Majesty.
Did you actually say Your Majesty?
No, I do not say Your Majesty. That's not cool.
Do you have any dots of etiquette? Yeah.
I do actually. I
Good,
do. I'm
okay.
pretty good. Yeah.
No. I don't think Mikkel would have it in her to eat you.
She's been trying to eat the one piece of evidence that we have towards all the goings on. So
Now, has she been trying to eat it, or has she been saying that she wants to eat it?
well, that's a good point. Although I always assume that to say something is to express your intent to do that thing. Like if I say, I'm going to go home, that would be me saying that that would be announcing my intention to leave. It would be dishonest of me to say those words for any other reason.
Let's see.
I'm not sure if that makes sense.
One of the things that I've learned in competition is that there's often a lot of trash talking.
Oh.
So when I say something to someone else, that doesn't mean that I necessarily am going to do it. I don't think I've ever been able to fit a board there in that way.
Oh. Goodness.
So the door to the store opens up again, and Yan
God damn it.
walks in, sees...
Put it on the proper shelf immediately.
What is going on? It's okay. We're solidifying Yan's accent at this
Yeah,
point.
we love it. We love it.
We're for Polish.
Nice.
Well, a Polish mix. Let's not... let's not commit.
A Polish relative.
fusion.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Making sure everything's on the right shelves after the customers have been through.
Lots of cobwebs.
Since when do you clean up cobwebs?
I am a good Samaritan.
Facing all the boxes.
Oh, Lady Jenwy's talking to Burble. Shh, quiet. Everybody shut up. And he goes into the pro shop and he starts being like, come on. It's way easier to listen from in here.
What a dude.
Do.
Who's going in?
Permission to slack?
Are you going in?
Yes.
You going in?
Yeah, I'm dumb.
So
Sorry.
now inside the pro shop, there is a satyr, a slua, a troll, a cluricon, a red cap, and a boggin, all crowded around this one part of the ventilation duct which leads into the park. So now you can hear what's being said almost perfectly, like crystal clarity, actually.
Can we
We'll say
see
it's perfectly.
them through the window still? Is
Oh
there-
yeah, there is one of the things that he likes to do is he is very open about the work that he does. So the pro shop actually has glass for the park, but there are big shades that cover for when he's got to work fast. Right now the shades are up. Thing is, it's not always. So he actually pulls down the Venetian blinds and he cracks them open enough so that like it's possible to look out, but it's not quite obvious that there's people on the other side. He's done this before.
It's only, 16 eyes. No.
So weird.
Sorry. 12 eyes peering out.
I mean, that's pretty good, though. My back is to the window, naturally.
Yen also crouches down beneath the workbench and he opens up a cupboard and like this intense smell of cedar comes out. Then he pulls out this garbage bag sized bag of popcorn and closes it. And he just starts offering the bag around while he's like got his ear pressed as quickly as he can.
Excuse me. Well, I don't have any desire to trash talk Det or Mickle. They're wonderful people. I just am a little afraid. Or
Of Mickle?
well, perhaps I have a healthy amount of fear.
Well, what's a healthy amount of fear?
Enough to keep me alive.
I think that she'd only eat you if she decided that that was a really good idea.
Okay.
Have you done anything to make her think that that's a really good idea?
No. But I don't want to give her any reasons to think so. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. Thank you.
Talking about you, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And Dad has pictures on her phone?
I don't know what they're of, but she really didn't want Standish to see them.
Well, I think that's reasonable. There's pictures on my phone I don't want anyone to see.
Really?
What?
What of what? Yeah. Everyone's just like. I legitimately know.
Do you actually say this out loud?
Yeah.
I do not.
What?
Okay, at this point, you get a very sharp elbow to the ribs from Jan. we'll say.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Don't screw this up for everyone. And he like reaches forward and he just jams a bunch of popcorn like close to you. He doesn't put his hand in your mouth. That's foolish. He just kind of goes. Privacy is a very important thing. Even though there are some of us who are quite gifted at peering where we're not wanted necessarily. If Dad has photos on her phone that she doesn't want anyone to see, then I think that's legitimate. And that should be respected.
You're right. Of course, Lady Jenwy.
I've stopped eavesdropping at that. Or at least I've stopped peering out the window.
Ah, interesting.
I mean, and she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out her own phone. Yeah. Ooh.
Like,
No,
before I can even help myself, I think he's like,
So you can see that there's a few shots of, there's some videos that are playing that's literally just attempting a trick. Fuck. Attempting a trick. Shit.
funny.
Attempting a trick. Damn it. Attempting a trick. Nope. Attempting a trick, lands it, but can't stick the landing. Fuck.
oh.
Sometimes I think the only thing I put on my phone are failures.
Why would you want to remember only the failures?
How else am I supposed to learn?
Good point. I always teach that at the summer camps. I'm really sorry. Excuse me. Can you mute me? I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right. Excuse me.
So what is it that's making Burble want to have a one-on-one with the freeholder?
You think he's planning something?
Does he sound like he's planning something?
Maybe he's talking in code.
Yeah, I don't really know about any sort of code that could be like that. It sounds more like he's just trying to like, you know, talk to her like she's a real person, which is kind of weird because she's not. What do you mean, not that a real person? Well, I mean, like, look at her. She's like
Real person
otherworldly.
plus.
I wish I could talk to her like a real person, and then I tried to talk to her and I turned to goo.
Well,
But like scary goo with teeth.
well, sure, dude, but like, what do you want to talk to her about? Because
I don't know, because my brain shuts off. What would you talk to her about? Mr. Talky Talk?
I'd probably talk to her about skating.
That would be a subject that she would be able to talk about with you. Thank you.
So, at any rate, like, I would go up to her and I'd be like, "Hey, Lady Jenwy, I'm admiring your skills.
But you wouldn't mean it. You'd just be telling her something you thought she wanted to hear.
Listen to the red cap. She's right.
Fuck yeah, I'm right. Wait, I am?
What is the problem? It's not difficult to talk to the freeholder. She's... Yes. She. But... I don't... We're listening to her right now. She isn't saying anything like, I will kill everyone in this freehold, starting with the little ones and moving up.
Well, then at least I would know what to do.
Well, what is it that you want to do?
Not get killed.
I don't think you're going to get killed.
I want to know why, how she's so good at teaching. The kid was really listening to her and she wasn't scaring him at all.
Thank you.
Det, your phone buzzes with a message. Exhibition game is a go.
Yes.
2 days.
Fuck. Yeah.
Like show to the various people.
I mean, you've been here for a little while. You're okay with being here with us, of being one of us?
Of course. Just because I'm not... You're relieved? You weren't worried about me, were you, Lady Jenwy?
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the rest of it. I'm not a very good knight.
I can see where you're coming from, but I would disagree. I think you embody your house's values, and I think you embody the need to extend hospitality to everyone who comes through these doors. And that's what that's what Frostleaf is all about.
Yeah. She doesn't look convinced.
No, that's fair.
Is texting her team.
Ticky-tacky.
Click, click, clack, clack, clack. I've always felt, Lady Jenwy, that, especially in these last few years, a lot of the kids I work with, they're so afraid of trying anything because they're afraid of failing. Because if they fail, it'll be out there forever. And that's what they'll be known for. That's what they're afraid of. And I do my best to say to them what you said to me. How do you learn if you don't fail? I don't really care if people try something and it blows up in their face. Not literally, I would care a lot about that.
He cares about people blowing in his face. Shh.
Like Daddy Yan here. It's just like, what? I'm surrounded by idiots. It's so good.
I'm trying to listen.
But this freeholds, to me, even someone like myself who doesn't have, admittedly, a ton of experience with athletics, I do have experience with competing and the joy and the camaraderie of it, the bringing together of people through attempting to, well, best someone at something else, to show yourself that you can do well and to show them that they can excel if they try. That's what this freehold's about to me, although it's not my freehold, so it's maybe not for me to say.
I've made a few decisions around here that I think are really in the right sort of mindset. Notably the way that I have given most of the decisions to Yan. I mean, he said that he wants them, and I believe him.
I'm looking at Yan.
I mean, it's true. Like, how else am I going to get such a privileged position?
I get the sense that he appreciates it.
Well, it means that I can do things like take over this skate park for a little bit. Now and then.
What's the use of having a responsibility if you can't use it to inspire others? Right?
Not all responsibility is about inspiration. Sometimes responsibility is doing things that you don't really want to do, but it's because it has to be done. And sometimes responsibility is keeping everybody safe when they'd rather not be. It can be being the killjoy. I mean, like, let's face it, that's sort of what parents have to do, right? I've met a lot of parents who don't like me.
Some might argue that banality only sets in at that first scolding or at that first no. Some would argue. I'm not necessarily one of those because I believe that life is about finding boundaries and then pushing them when you're conscious enough to do so.
You know what my favorite thing is about watching sports?
No.
It's television that hasn't been written yet.
Ooh.
It's a story that doesn't have a last page. It's a movie where the script got thrown out. You know the characters. Even if the characters are just the team, you have something to watch, and sometimes the show isn't as good as you'd hoped. Sometimes it doesn't end the way that you'd like, but there's still a lot. Banality is when there isn't any sport. Because there aren't any new stories, new narratives. It's just normal. It's just normal.
That's why we're very concerned. And that's why we're going to do everything we can to get this back to
Impulsively, she reaches out and she just grasps Burble's hands.
I feel like he just go like it's like a
Like a thermometer.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like a paint swatch. There's like crimson, scarlet, puce, or what, I don't know, whatever, something like that. It's just like these weird shades of red. Vermilion. Like a light rosy dusky pink on the top. Just like shades of red and pink on his face.
You have to find out. The city can't survive. We can't survive without it. Please?
You don't have to ask me twice.
Thanks. And she gets up and she kicks her board and she snatches it out of the air.
I feel like there's some like anime like stars. It's like, you know. Wow.
Anyway, I'd better go shower. I'll see you around.
Uh-huh.
Great. And then she starts running through the park towards the staircase that heads down into the freehold itself.
Wow. Okay. Dude,
Physical
really
contact. All right.
nice.
How did he do that?
Well, see,
Does anyone see any piss stains
On Burble. Peeing for fear.
Did
is that like Tears for Fears?
Peers. My back is still turned. There are no splotches on my pants from.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
that you
Jet
can
has
tell.
wandered away from the group and is texting her team.
What is she texting?
Game's on. Let's do this. Come on.
Car.
You know, we're gonna show those stuffed shirts what's what. Things like that.
So there's definitely enthusiasm surrounding it, and the texts firing back at you are like positive. They've already made an announcement. They're starting a very quick advertising blitz to get people in. They recognize that it's short notice, but at the same time, it's important. This is a protest. This is a way to show the world, show Ottawa about the importance of this. You're going to be there, right? Like,
No shit.
now I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you wear a C or an A on your jersey?
Storyteller. Is it okay if I wear an A?
I wouldn't ask you the question if I didn't want
I'm
to.
gonna say A.
All right, so you are an alternate captain.
Yeah.
I can see it.
So in hockey, the captain of the team is generally the one who's allowed to talk to the referee. if there's like a problem or whatever. I mean, everybody does, but like the captain's the official one who goes to talk. Also, the captain is like the leader of the team. The alternate captains who wear A's on their jersey, the captain is a C, are allowed to do this when the captain's not on the ice. They're also leaders of the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
We're gonna have to practice tomorrow.
Yep,
You gonna be there?
will do. It's the joy of having a temp job. You can shuffle shifts.
Jan's not gonna be happy about that.
I'm right here.
I'm texting. Is he
Yeah.
reading? Are you reading my texts?
I'm a boggin. What do you want from me?
Are you supposed to just like have a spidey sense about when there are feelings?
God.
Do you want me to have a spidey sense about your feelings, or do you want me to give you the shift that you have to someone else so that you can go to this practice?
You can have both. Thanks,
Go
boss.
kick ass. And by give shift, I mean I'll do it.
Boy.
I don't know. Mickle seemed really interested in sweeping up.
That's right. Do you want job?
No.
No?
I have work to do over the next 2 days.
Do you want to give broom? Give me the broom.
I'm really liking it.
All right, so you want a job.
No, I don't want the job. I have t-shirts to order.
Broom t-shirts.
We need a t-shirt cannon.
Clean
You're a
sweep.
curler now.
What is happening? T-shirt what is happening over there?
Every good protest has a t-shirt cannon.
What is happening? I repeat my question for the record.
Wow, this is the strangest timeline. Instead of COVID, we got t-shirt cannon protests.
No, down with t-shirt cannons. No, that's the wrong protest. We're using them here. Stupid.
T-shirt cannons broke my window.
Yeah, and they do it again. They're not sorry.
Listen, if you're looking for a t-shirt cannon, we have one. It's buried under something somewhere in here.
I'll find it.
I tried to find it, but there's 6 people in here.
Yes. I'm gonna go.
Gonna go see whether she can wait outside the showers, right?
You shut the fuck up!
You can wait inside them, you creeper.
I don't look in showers.
Good. Good. Don't imply that Mickle does either.
Hey,
Yeah.
Come on. Crow's my bro. There's no way that Crow would ever do something ever so heinous as to spy on somebody in a shower.
Well, then don't imply that Mickle would either. Mickle would just eat someone in a shower.
Damn right. And it would be.
I believe that my righteous dude was
Phrasing.
actually implying that Mickle would be waiting outside the shower so that she could have an attempt at having a conversation with Lady Jenwy.
All right, spectacles.
I am
Who's a spectacle?
returning. Me?
You should borrow Burble's glasses with Professor speak like that.
I'm not sure whether I should be offended. You should be offended. Hey!
So ready to throw down all the time. It's just.
So good.
Look, you're right. You're right. You win.
I mean,
Thank you for the raid and hello raiders.
Hello. Is that 14? I don't have my
I think so.
glasses.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, I do want to make it clear that if anybody did want to communicate with Lady Jenwy outside the showers, like that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
Mickle?
Mickle has
Yeah, he's
departed.
just like, what? What? Oh.
So are Jan and I the only ones who speak to her like a person? And now Burble, I guess, sort of.
I don't speak to anyone.
Legit.
That's not how I roll.
That's fair.
I love him so much.
Justice for Crow, for sure.
Love Crow so much. Oh god.
All right. Well, while you're done drooling, fight over who mops up, and I've got some sports to save. I'll be downstairs.
It's right. She has sports to save. Go save sports.
Yes.
Very important.
Yes. I'm gonna need a
Everybody
lot
else
of
can get out of
snacks
this shop.
and drinks to fuel me on this quest down the stairs towards
Burble,
the
you'll start
crease.
because now people are making less of an attempt to remain quiet. You can definitely hear that there's a bunch of voices in the pro shop right now.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
And if you're headed, where are you headed?
Well, I was heading to the bulletin board because I wanted to write a notice that would be read by everyone in the freehold, but then I realized that everyone in the freehold is actually just behind me. So I turn around and I walk back. I'm like, I need someone who's good at design and art.
Burble immediately has entered the chat. He's
So
popped
you,
back
you
in.
burst in, and now like everybody is in the pro shop, and there's this moment of like,
Oh, hi guys. What's going on? I heard that you needed some help
Art.
with design. Yeah.
Art.
Well,
I'm making t-shirts
Whoa.
to cannon into the crowds to save sport.
What are they gonna say?
Good sport.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
The dumbest shit I've ever heard.
So, better make that look good.
Burble's face falls a little bit, but he's still smiling, so he's like, uh-huh.
So can you do it?
Are we committed to that title?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never been more sure of anything.
In my life.
you should stand up for your creative sensibilities. If you're not absolutely down with what's going to go on that shirt, I think you should have the right to elevate your voice a bit. Speak to Mickle. Communicate with her.
Yeah, absolutely. Raise your voice to me. Let's have an argument. I mean, discussion.
I'm not raising. I'm raising my voice, but generally, not just to you, Mickle. I believe, with all due respect, that perhaps we could find another way to phrase your sentiment.
It articulates clearly that sport is good and is also a clever play on words, because good sport is a thing that people say.
Burble just goes, well, I tried. Like,
Sure articulates something.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh no.
Okay, Det, where are you going?
I'm headed down to the crease to get some snacks and some bevs and
at ease.
So
totally not be in team eavesdropping.
okay, so as you're totally not in
Yeah.
team eavesdropping, there's a cat lying on the counter next to the sink in the crease. Same cat. You've seen this cat before. The male calico cat. Very rare.
So rare.
Very rare.
Oh yeah, we never switched to our character names on the screen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ding. Now I'm in character.
Sorry, everyone.
Nailed it. Something in the air.
It's called something like love. I definitely caught myself staring at it several times during stream thus far and being like, those are our names. But like it
score.
didn't fucking process. So thank you for saying something. I'm gonna head up and put
They're not important.
It's true.
yeah, I'm gonna get myself I'm gonna fill my water bottle because I'm a sports person who is also not a sports person. And reach out to Scritch score with my free hand.
Oh. Oh.
How you doing, bud?
It feels like everybody was having a very important moment back there.
Were you upstairs?
No.
Were you talking about us upstairs like a few minutes ago?
I might have been on your phone.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm gonna like dig around for some sort of dish or bowl and pour some water into it and plunk it down in front of him.
So you've got a game coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Your teammates certainly feel good about you.
I mean, we're a team, and we like playing sports, and the idea of having all sports canceled would suck because we like them.
What do you... Are you just trying to get everybody to feel good about sports again, or...
We also want to catch whoever's doing this.
So you've got a secret plan.
Yes.
Immediately, Score is just like pressing his head even further up into them scritches.
Do you like secrets? Plans?
I like it when you feel like you've got something going on.
Because there might be scores again for you?
Well, that's something else entirely. I just like it when people feel good about themselves.
Well, that's a nice way to be.
Yeah. Well,
Guess that's why we'll keep you around. How are you feeling here in this place of magic and wonder? And water and snacks.
see, it's not really a place of magic and wonder. It's kind of normal here. It's my world.
Do you prefer to be like this? I'm like gonna like just sort of poke like the top center of his head, or in my phone, or someone's phone. Maybe
It's sort
someone
of
has
a different way
cooler phone.
to travel, but
Who has the best phone?
which one of you has the highest resources?
I think we're all even, actually. We all have 2 resources.
Yeah.
I am gonna vote for me because I also have tech, so I feel like
Yeah.
I'd be that person.
All right,
Yeah, you would be that person.
Sorry.
it's absolutely Burble.
Yeah, I got to win,
Nerd.
But my Candy Crush score. Does
He
that
also
mean nothing to
organized
you?
all of his apps in a very... It's wonderful to walk through. It's like a little forest with a path.
Cool.
And a porn folder.
Look on my phone.
I'm sorry. It's called special research or taxes 2018. You know, something that no one's ever gonna want to click on.
Where would I put my taxes from 2018?
In your porn folder.
You just have a subfolder within taxes 2018 that is actual
Called
taxes.
taxes and not taxes.
Actual taxes 2018.
Oh God.
We're gonna figure all this out. I guess we'll try.
You see, the world that's around you here, this is the world that I'm... Well, I mean, I've only been around for a day or two, but like, it's the world that I recognize. This is the world that I'm used to.
Cool.
It's the other world. The world that you were a part of before. That's what's new. That's the magical, exciting world.
The world that I was part of before?
The mortal world.
Yeah. Oh, so you want to... Can you experience that while you're in my phone?
It depends on what your phone's capabilities are.
Okay, when you've been in my phone and I've been out there, have you been able to experience it?
If you give your microphone permission to be on.
Is this going to blow through my data limit?
No. It's not actually a connection to the internet. I am a local instance.
That's really sweet.
Okay, I don't think you've lied to me yet, so I'm going to trust you. But if you're wrong...
So, Score hops into your phone, and then you get a little notification that asks for permission to use your microphone and camera.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yes, yes. Swipe away, open my reminder app. Hey, phone name that I'm not going to say because everyone has a different device. Hey, phony, remind me every morning to not do dumb shit with camera and microphone.
Well, it's only going to, like, you see the text actually appear underneath as a little word balloon.
Yeah.
It'll only happen if I'm on your phone.
Every day.
The phone says, remind me not to do stupid shit in front of my phone every day, every day.
Good enough.
It's the Lambo all over again.
I mean, I'm excited for Det to have the first like fade to black while Score's like, get me out of here. You know what I mean? I am kidding, please too.
Because you've never had sex in front of a cat before.
That is Sir, that is too real.
People
That is
who
too real
own
for this
3
fantasy
cats.
game. Thank you very much.
People who own 3 cats. Literally
They're just
impossible.
always
I refuse to answer the question any further, sir.
That would be like that would be
always
a
around.
dedicated part of your life. It would be part of like the foreplay would be, are there cats in the room? No, let's spend 10 minutes chasing the cats out of the room.
Foreplay. Good
All right, now we can get
God.
friendly.
No, because then when you're getting friendly, you're just gonna hear like
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You lock them out of a room and they scratch to be let in. So no matter what, it's awful.
Sorry, folks.
I'm not.
Yay.
Well, now I have a goal for debt to go out in FTB to expand Score's horizons.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Whoa, what's that do? Whoa!
What is this folder?
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
Amazing.
At any rate, is there anything else that anybody wants to take care of? Or what is the next thing?
The next thing.
So, Burble is given free reign to do whatever he wants with the t-shirts as long as the words good sport are the most prominent design element.
Understood.
Yeah.
Sports are good.
Nailed it. How many t-shirts is Mikkel thinking of kind of creating?
You're the math guy. How many will we need?
Okay, so he's gonna just
One for everyone.
So Burble will then spend tonight and part of tomorrow, whatever, creating a design and then I guess finding somewhere to screen print onto shirts. Maybe he owns a screen printing like device.
Do you own a screen printing device?
I don't. No.
I'm asking.
Oh, Burble. Scott, get it together.
Is that the kind of thing that you think that he would have?
No, it doesn't really strike me as
You could always
appropriate.
just break into a screen printing warehouse at night when no one's around and get the job done really quick.
I'm on
I have
it.
the curious flaw, not the stupid flaw. Thank you very much.
Come on, Burble, let's
Friend?
go.
Oh my God, Mikkel wants to come with?
Of course.
Well, now we're talking. No,
we're
I'm
friends,
not going
aren't we? Oh,
to do that. No, I'm going to.
Are we?
We are.
okay,
I'm going to arrange for these to be printed, but I'd like to. It's my utility belt. I am going to basically, John, kind of like describe that this shirt will have sort of a very simple image, which happens to be very similar to the logo of Jan's, representing sporting endeavor. It will say "good sport" on it, and then it will also have, it won't have a link or anything, but it'll be hashtag save sport on it as well. Yeah, I'm not describing it particularly well, but I think
That's
it's a very
fine.
simple design.
I think that's fine. So you can work on that.
Yeah, I will be.
Otherwise, is there anything that people want to take care of specifically before this game occurs?
Just making sure there's a lot of food. Security measures. Where is the game being held?
It's a great question.
Canada Tire Center.
Wow.
No, I don't know.
The Canadian Tire Center
Canadian
is probably not the
Tire.
place.
Sorry, Canada
Probably
Geese.
you'd held it at your practice arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are the Canada Geese playing is my question.
Or are we? I think we're doing just a
It's an
home
internal
game.
scrimmage.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's good. Cool.
Yeah.
So
I just want to know what other teams are
So
in this
it's
league.
the light jerseys versus darker
Not
jerseys.
jerseys.
No.
Oh,
So it's the
got
white
it.
background versus the darker
Right,
background.
right.
I don't know what they're
You
all
can't. It takes actually a really long time to create ice, so you can't kind of go to the Canadian Tire Center and be like, "So, can we play in 2 days?" They'd be like, "No."
They're like,
I
you
know
too
you had that
was just
Celine
playing
concert
here,
last
huh?
night, but do you mind throwing
Because,
some
like,
ice
in
on
fact,
it?
what they do is they just cover the ice during the hockey season for
Yeah.
everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
That
And then
makes
they
sense.
resurface it and whatever. But yeah.
No, that does make sense, doesn't it?
well,
I've given blood on top of the Montreal Canadiens ice, which is kind of interesting. But like the boards that you're working on, sometimes like you see a little crack and underneath you're like, that's the ice, and you know that if you fuck with it, they will end you.
Well, they spill a little bit of the blood.
It's sacrificial.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Blood for
That's
the
Bounces on
half
ice.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why? Oh,
Because it gets cold.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm curious about the
Come on,
Physics.
Burble.
exactly. I'm sure it has to do with something like surface tension or whatever.
Either way.
Blood ice. Or blue dice.
So Mikkel just makes a point of going there a few times before the event to scout out exits and possible means of escape.
Do you have a referee in mind?
Someone who's no snitch.
God damn.
I don't know. Whoever one of the usual refs is at this sports arena.
It's a practice arena.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Kate doesn't know how this stuff works.
Do you want me to do it? I'd volunteer.
If that isn't going to be weird or suspicious, that
Why
sounds
would it be
great.
weird or suspicious?
I don't
I
know.
already work as a referee for several.
Great, please. That's
cool.
sweet.
Is this
Awesome.
Venus?
Yeah. Great.
Are you going to invite Jan?
Yes. No.
Yeah, isn't he taking your shift?
Yeah, he's got to
Oh, no, that's
work.
for practice. Never mind, that was practice. Still.
Don't ask a question like that if you want the answer to be no. Be like, you aren't inviting Yen, right? Then I'll be like, no, of course not.
I don't suppose I could stop him.
Is there a reason you don't want him there?
It's all right. You'll see.
No. You're going to tell me now that you've started that. You're going to roll some sympathy
Okay,
on
go ahead.
these feelings, what she
Fake
has
What are
about
these feelings? Thank you.
Ooh. One success.
There's very much a like. It's gonna be okay. It's more of a darn it as opposed to an oh no.
All right, keep your secrets.
Keep your secrets.
I'm not the boggin. There are other boggins. See, it's a quote from Lord of the Rings. Never mind. Have a good game. I'll go and find my uniform.
Thank you. You'll be paid.
All right. Cool.
It's good, yeah.
Hey. It's appreciated what you're doing.
How else to lure the evil sports poisoner than to have a sports event?
I suppose that's true.
Sorry in advance if we all end up punching each other's teeth out.
Like I've never seen that before. It's hockey. Pew pew.
I mean, like the whole
Arena.
evil sports poisoner.
Oh, well, look, if there's an evil sports poisoner, then I promise that I'll do whatever I can to not hurt you.
Well, that's very kind.
Besides, I'm not really much of a puncher.
Maybe you'll be inspired to kick me.
Kicking's much more effective, especially when you've got a blade strapped to your hoof.
I'm gonna make sure all my guards are guarded. I'm gonna go check my equipment. And that will do so. To
The
make sure.
satyr nods and she'll go off and make sure that she's got all the stuff that she needs for that. So you are gearing up. What are you doing?
I've procured these t-shirts. I think perhaps Burble's underestimated how many people are going to be there, so he's brought like 50. Well,
Nichols gonna be pissed.
That's a good quantity
Fine.
to shoot
Good.
into the audience.
exactly, they're like gifts, right? But he is going to he's going to find the t-shirt cannon and take it. So
It's got a lot of dust on it.
Yeah.
It looks like it was built by somebody who really over-engineered the thing.
Oh Jesus.
So it has
Oh no.
it has like an air compressor,
Okay.
which is how it delivers the actual payload, but it's hyper specific in terms of meters. It has an angle. It shows like the angle that you're tilting the thing at. It has an option that you can program in the layout of where you're going to be so that you can aim at a particular seat in the crowd. Very over-engineered.
Interesting.
It looks like it was built by a knocker.
Okay. That's good to know. Just to fill you in, Liz, Burble's arrived with like 50 t-shirts and the t-shirt cannon.
Yes.
Just FYI. I think Burble's probably pretty excited about it, but
I
he's
was
definitely like
that looks
rolling
like
his eyes.
Too dark for.
He's definitely rolling his eyes at it as well. It's just like, ugh.
At the t-shirt cannon?
Well,
Did I do it?
no, yeah. John was just saying there's like it's like very over-engineered. There's like all sorts of bells and whistles on it. Totally unnecessary.
Mickle's ecstatic.
Mickle, if it's all right, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Like hell you are.
I have a plan.
It's Mark.
Would you like me to tell you the plan?
Yes, please.
Okay. My plan is if anything starts going wrong or going down, then I can use this to draw some attention to me and then hopefully reveal any, hidden people. Shower the audience with shirts, love, sports, and reveal their secrets.
Fine, but I have to fire it at least 3 times.
I only want the first one. Shake on it? Oh, fuck.
You get the You get the first shot. I get the next 3.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna shake Mickle's hand. I guess
Contract.
this is gonna be
I would
contracted
like to-
for some reason.
like to
I
make
sure
this-
hope I don't have to shoot twice to defend myself. You absolute asshat. I'm thrilled. By the way, obviously, I'm thrilled about this.
So, what level of contract are you using?
So
here?
I have contract 2, and I'm just gonna miss. So this is done deal. Contracts.
There it is, Critter. Very good.
It's sanctifying a formal agreement.
It
So I don't
basically
know
means that if he breaks the oath, it's going to be worse.
yeah.
So go ahead and roll.
Perfect. Thank
If you have a bunk, you should probably state it now.
I will lick his face.
Ah! Why? Is the reaction to that?
Okay.
Kidoki.
I don't know
And
what Redcap's affinity is.
nature.
Nature.
Hilariously, I have no.
Probably because they
Nature.
were like, oh, wow, we don't have a lot of kith with nature yet.
Better
that's
eat
it.
one at the
Puka's in
red
there,
cup.
Selkie.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I have Fate
Things. I
2.
get it.
That's enough to include Burbsy.
Oh, Fey 1 would be enough to... the thing is that you basically weave in the person, so yeah. You could weave it into a prop if you wanted to. You could weave it into an item.
I don't have any props, so I will weave it onto
You could do it to nature as well.
onto
but
Burble
Let's
himself.
go for that.
Nice.
And
Nice
if we
of
cast, okay, so we're at the arena now, so we're not in a freehold.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
that means it's diff 7. Oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's 1 success.
All right, well, you will get... so for a number of scenes equal to this number of successes. So for one scene, 1s, 2s, and 3s all subtract successes and can create botches
Oh, if I break this oath.
if you break them.
Oath. Deal.
And
I guess
because
it
I
is
have
another thing.
contract 2, yeah, I will automatically know if you've broken the oath.
Although you will also just.
Because you have
I will
Like,
also
but
be
that's fair.
watching you like a hawk.
Unless I run out of the building or whatever, you'd still know. Yeah,
That's
true. Interesting.
I know where the exits are.
There are a lot of them. In
Crap. I'll cover them all. Great. Thank you so much for letting me cast contract.
I mean, I'm very excited. Anyway, I have thoughts. Okay.
So you get to fire the first, and I get to fire the next 3.
Okay.
Then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Okay.
Okay.
However, I think the other thing, Burble's putting himself as like like a kind of a greeter, an excited fan. He's like kind of trying to get people excited as they're coming in. I'm sure people are already excited to come see this scrimmage. Maybe not. Maybe people aren't.
Oh no, it sells out rather quickly.
Fuck.
There's 4,000 seats in this particular arena, so.
I'm getting performance anxiety already.
And there's already quite a bit of cheering going on in the arena itself before you come out. So, Det, we're gonna switch over to you in your locker room.
Yep.
So the coach comes out. She's got her Canada Geese jacket,
Yeah.
but it's actually sponsored by Canada Goose.
Very good.
Nice. That is a good sponsorship deal.
Okay. We're here to put on a show. We're not just here to play a game, we're also here to make sure that everybody knows the importance of what we do out there. So, let's just make sure that we don't hurt ourselves too badly. I know we're in the off season, but, you know, we've got some things to take care of. This music is a little,
It's really epic,
a little intense for this.
Thunder calls for aid.
Det, this was your idea, so you have been made the captain of the blue team.
Blue it is. We aren't going to, as much as we may not be out there to win as though it was the last game of the playoffs when we were tied 3-3 in the
AHL. Oh, but like whatever the cup is for that.
yeah the
Qualifiers. No.
No,
All right.
but like the playoffs, it's
the
best of
game,
7.
the best of 7, yeah, that thing.
The finals.
Words. We are going to play like it's a real game. We're out there not just to remind people that sports exist, but that sports are a positive part of everyday life. Whether you are out there on the ice or partaking in whatever other sport brings you joy, or if you're out there in the stands or at home watching on television or out there with friends at a bar or restaurant. We are here to have a good time and a good game. That means trying our best.
Off in the distance, out in the arena, you hear, "Everyone, Ottawa, your Canada Geese!" We better get going.
Nailed it, Liz.
I'm gonna stand by the door and I'm gonna like fist bump my blue team on their way out. I'll be the last one to skate out.
So everybody sort of skates out. The game, you see
Honk.
Thank you.
that Themis is out there. Have you ever seen a satyr skate?
I love the visual though.
So she has a very interesting stride.
I can imagine, yeah.
Got them satyr legs, but
Go all the way up.
Excuse me, Scott?
I don't know what it means. I don't know. I just said they go all the way up, is all I said.
are you looking at my legs, Burble?
What?
Are you looking at my legs?
Yes? No? Done looking. And then I turn back to the crowd. Thank you.
So she's there ready. She blows her whistle, and the crowd is deafening. It seems like there's a lot of people who are very much against this new proclamation that eliminates amateur sport. But for the two of you who are not currently on the ice, I'm going to have you roll your perception alertness.
John, I have a specialty in the big picture. As in, in this moment.
Well, okay, so are you looking for anyone in particular, or are you trying to just get an overall sense of how the crowd's doing?
In this moment, I'm getting a sense of, the crowd.
Sure,
how
then
they're
your
sort of
specialty
feeling.
will
Okay,
apply.
Thank you.
I botched.
Great. It was going to happen. It only
was
took us
gonna
5 fucking games, but there we go.
Yay!
And I got 1 success. Woof.
We both botched.
It's okay, I'll botch my hockey roll somehow and like
Sport is done.
break my stick every
So
3
far the
seconds.
crowd seems to be a relatively normal crowd. It seems like they've made some deals, so there's a whole bunch of people with, concessions out there.
Okay.
But stockings go all the way up. Mikkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Mikkel, are you like going around the arena trying to check things out, or are you just trying to check things out from your seat?
Yeah, I'm pacing the perimeter. Stalking the perimeter.
Have you been given like special clearance to do so? Are you wearing like a badge? Did you pull some strings or did Det pull some strings?
I'm
Or?
hoping Det was
I
able
would
to
have
get
been
me.
like, cool, if you're shooting the t-shirts, you can like look like one of the vendors.
That makes sense.
Great.
So the game begins. I'd like to just get an idea of how well Team Blue is doing. So could you roll me 2 rolls?
Mm-hmm.
First is going to be your charisma leadership.
Yes.
The second one is going to be your dexterity athletics.
Charisma leadership difficulty.
5, they know you.
Dexterity.
3 successes. And then the second one you said was Dex Athletics?
Dex athletics.
Specialty hockey, I assume, applies.
I think that might apply.
Diff 6, I guess. That one wasn't on the dice tray. That's another one. Holy.
Wow.
3 ones, 3 successes. So that is a fail.
Failure on that, but you scored 3 successes on your leadership roll.
Yep.
So, as you're
Nice.
playing, game's going relatively well, right up until the point where you score, except Themis blows her whistle.
What?
Goaltender interference. Sorry, no goal.
Oh!
Sorry, goaltender interference. Sorry, no goal. And there's some like the thing is that like the crowd, because it's all the same team, like the crowd is kind of just arbitrarily picked aside
Yeah.
to care about. But that's when you hear pounding on the plexiglass along the boards, and a red-faced Boggin. What is this bullshit? Goaltender interference? Why don't you go and get some glasses so that you can see next time?
Oh God. My heart. I love this.
That's going to go back to
And
ignoring the
Bo's like,
crowd.
dude, it's all right. It's all right. It is not all right. Where is the instant replay? It's a goddamn. It's like, and Crow is just basically going,
It's all right, guys.
And
It's
there's
all right,
no way
guys.
that
We'll
you
take
can
the
hear
L. We'll
Crow.
take the L. We'll get him back next time. It's fine. It's fine.
Crow.
It's my bad.
dude, you're gonna get us kicked out again.
Again.
Yeah, so I try to convince Team Blue to not get pissed off about this because I'm not going to let us get riled up, even if Themis has already been evil, poison, magicked. Whatever I've been saying.
Themis just skates to the face-off circle while Yen makes comments about how he hopes that she has enough cigarettes. Maybe she'll have to go off and get them like his father did and never come back.
Wow.
What?
Oh my God.
God damn it, Yen.
This is amazing.
I mean, incredible.
Now,
Yeah.
you notice somebody wearing that same kind of khaki-colored trench coat who's a late arrival has showed up to the game and is headed towards a seat relatively high up in the back. Now, it's not like a major sports arena, right? So it still is quite a few, but even the back seats are not terrible.
I'm gonna try to grab a tray of soft pretzels from a vendor.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck?
I'm taking these to the top row.
I start
Yeah,
going.
that's my job.
You're on break. See how I'm dressed?
And then I start to go up the stairs.
Like an idiot.
What the fuck did you say?
All right, fine. God, jeez.
Taking your pretzels.
Christ.
Um,
T-shirt cannon people, they're
aggro.
fuck.
The best? Oh.
No.
So you're gonna head up?
Creeping up with the soft pretzels.
So as you start creeping up with the soft pretzels, there's another almost goal happens and everybody like rises up to their feet one of whom, a rather large man, jumps up and his leg sticks out into the aisle. And Mickle, you just trip. Now,
Sports aisle.
if you've ever walked up the steps of a sports arena, they're made of concrete.
They're hard, yo.
Usually quite steep as well.
Yeah, they're
depending on
very
where
steep and they're quite hard. It's a rough rake. It's a rough rake.
rough rake. Yeah.
So, Mickle, you don't necessarily fall all the way to the bottom, but you definitely make a big show of yourself as the pretzels just go up. And meanwhile, everyone's like, pretzel! One of the pretzels starts going up and above the glass.
Oh
headed out into play, which is currently just getting started. Like there's a face-off that's about to happen.
Oh no.
Det, what position do you play again?
Got a pretzel on the ice.
We established
It was
this.
a wing.
Pretzel on the ice, pretzel interference. Oh god.
Where did I write this down? Right wing. Right winger.
So you're in your position in the face-off circle to the right, waiting, and then there is a pretzel that lands directly. Roll me one die, please.
3.
It lands directly over the butt end of your stick. So there is now a pretzel that's just sort of sliding down your stick.
Streaming loves us.
But the person in the trench coat sees you. Still definitely has everything kind of popped up, and a weird way that the light is playing makes it so that it's not possible to see the face beneath. Although this time, instead of a fedora hat, it's a cap. It's a baseball style cap. And then sees, and then there's just this.
I scramble to my feet. No, I don't. I start crawling up the stairs. So
What are
I
you
don't
doing,
trip
lady?
again. Who said that?
Just some rando in the audience.
I got to get my pretzels. I just keep climbing.
Themis does not notice the pretzel that's on your stick.
I will. If the puck's about to drop, I'm just going to do my best to ignore it.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you to roll your dexterity athletics at a difficulty of 7 because you are now hampered by soft pretzel. Scott,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I think. Well, Burble's attention's definitely split between what the hell just happened to Mickle up there, rough, and what's happening on the ice right now. I think he's dashing around to try to do, not damage control so much, but he's trying to make sure that everyone's okay, that there isn't going to be a riot that breaks out because of the pretzels, trying to calm some people down. It's a big arena. He's doing his
It's like
best.
7 pretzels.
Okay, well then it's probably
It's not
so
really
bad.
a riot.
He's excited, okay?
Pretzels!
Oh, good times. Yeah. That's so I think I've ended up kind of nearer to Mickle and the dude, although maybe I haven't
You have
noticed
not noticed the dude.
the dude.
5 successes.
Okay.
Whoa.
So immediately afterwards, from the face-off, it's just a pass slides directly over to you, and you put it in.
Yes.
And everybody cheers, and you hear, "All right, Det's got a snack attack."
Yeah, and I do that like playing guitar on the hockey stick move, but then I pull the pretzel off, spit out my mouth guard, which is on a rope, take a bite, and then toss it over the boards into the crowd.
Yeah, I love you, Dad. So cool.
It's caught by the mayor,
Uh-oh.
who has decided to attend in solidarity.
Sure. That's actually
awesome.
kind
I
of
thought
a
it was
big
someone who
fucking
was here
deal.
like you're all under arrest.
Yes. You're under arrest. Oh my god.
Under arrest for assault with baked goods.
Speaking of assault, I'm also going to skate off to the bench and slam some athletic drink.
No Name Sports Drink.
Yeah.
Athletic drink.
I'm sure No Name makes like a,
Oh my
a
God.
Powerade-esque drink, and it's probably awful.
No name. Electrolyte replenishing. Fruit beverage.
Yes.
Fruit flavored
For
beverage.
sure. For sure. I'm really enjoying 5 Pretzels Ascending as well.
Brondo.
5 pretzels ascending.
Good. Mayor catches Det's pretzel. Phrasing.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I see, because we're scrolled quite a bit up.
That's-
Yeah, our chat window is being
Chat box.
uncooperative.
There it is.
Yeah.
First mutilator.
Is Chatterino behaving for you? Because
Actually,
I was gonna
just had the
say
same idea.
it's small, but it's bitter. We can play with the
That's
font
smart.
for tomorrow. Yeah,
Yes.
it's nice and crisp.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow next game. Yeah, 16-point font size.
Delicious.
1, 2.
Oh yeah. Oh
Perfect.
yeah.
Sweet.
I bestow
Thank you.
upon you, pretzel, the key to this.
What is the goddamn key to the city anyway?
It's a really
Seriously.
good. It's honestly an excellent question.
Yeah, like, would you be able to show up to a city with this, like, novelty item and be like, I have the key to the city. Please let me go to Larone. I don't fucking
It
know.
doesn't
Like,
actually do anything.
No,
Yeah.
the Department of National Defense is in Ottawa. Can you just walk in there? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Give me the nuclear codes. I have the key to the city.
Damn it, my hands are tied.
I'd shoot this prick, but key to the city.
And pretzel.
1111.
it's like diplomatic immunity.
I should.
More.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. Ay yoy.
My goodness gracious. This is quite something.
So,
Pretzel toss mirror.
now I'm going to ask you. It's all up to you, Mikkel.
Yes, Mikkel.
Oh no!
It's going to be a perception roll again. This one's perception alertness. This one's difficulty 8.
Oh.
Come on, Mick.
All right, I'm spending a willpower.
Whoa.
Alternately, it could be perception kenning at the same difficulty.
Nope.
What the hell?
What?
I just don't know what all your points are in. Well, we'll talk about
Scaring people.
Not this.
Punching and
Diff 8, 2 successes.
forcing and scaring.
it. Right. Sure. Actually, scaring. Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
You see that the figure with the popped collar has put arms in pockets and has just rolled head back and forth, shifting some things around.
Someone's playing pocket pool in the last row. Get him!
I mean, you can't see what I'm doing right here,
Detain him!
but it's,
But I can tell
it's
you,
well
it
above the
looks
level
filthy.
of pocket pool.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Burble, this is your area of expertise.
Just to confirm, Elizabeth, are you insinuating that Burble's quote area of expertise is someone fondling themselves in public? Because I don't understand.
Roll
what
your
the
social dynamics.
social dynamics. I can roll social dynamics on this. No, not really.
Oh God.
Debt. The one of the opposition, the goalie, at a stop and play, skates over to the bench while you're off. What was that, Det?
What?
Okay, so first you skate into my crease and knock my leg out from under me on that first goal. And then the second time, I thought we talked about this.
Talked about playing the game so that it's a proper game?
You're trying to make me look bad in front of everybody, just like you always do.
We can settle this after the game.
Yeah, we can. And she skates back to her goalie crease. And the other people around you was like, oh shit.
No, this is the shit that's been happening at games. We have to be the better person. If someone comes up to you with salt like that, we need this game to not be a shit show. If this is a shit show, we get shut down too.
So, as I understand it, Kate, you're actively promoting against salt in a game?
Look,
Hey.
look.
Roll me your charisma leadership, but this time the difficulty is 9.
Oh no.
yeah.
Charisma 3, leadership 1. I'm going to spend a willpower.
Terrible. Cool. Four is definitely better than 2.
Join me at the
Agreed.
2.
I rolled a 9 and a 1, so my willpower gives me 1 success.
Everybody is like, all right, fine, we won't kick her ass. It's fine, all right, whatever. Sure. Okay.
I'm so sorry, and this is probably the wrong time to bring it up, but it might be important imminently. A few days passed between
Yes, you should have regained 2 willpower.
2 willpower.
Oh.
So thank you so much.
Nope. I will long press longer.
Just in case everything goes to hell and we really need this.
And I only have 1 to regain.
Great. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Salt, 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 salt.
When you whistle to go back out on the ice, or rather when their coach
Yeah.
tells you to get back, it's not like the ref being like, it's time for you to play.
Okay.
Solo round. What?
Themis is there. She's holding the puck. The center gets chased out of the circle, so you have to go in to take the face off. And as you're there, standing opposite to somebody who is one of your best friends on the team, somebody who's been on the team for quite some time, the captain of the team actually, just leans in close. The fuck, Dad? You gotta stop showboating here. It's supposed to be for everyone. And then Themis blows her whistle and moves in.
I mean,
You can still say something. I mean, you're leading into the face-off.
I don't know what's going on, but it's the same thing that's been happening at the other games. You can be mad at me once we're done this game, but right now we need to not get into a frenzy.
The puck
Yeah.
drops, and while you win the face-off, you also get speared in the face-off. It is definitely a dirty attempt to cause injury. So for people who do not know, first of all, the capacity of the Bell Center for what it's worth is over 21,000.
Yeah.
So this is like 4,000. So it's
Yeah.
considerably smaller, but at the same time, like a lot of things.
People there, yeah.
So in hockey, spearing is specifically a jabbing motion
The back of
with
the
both hands in front of the body moving outwards. So it's very dangerous. It's in fact
Yeah.
one of the things that can really get you like a major penalty or a double penalty. So it's a dirty ass move.
I'm going to, because like when you get a face off, you basically pass it to the rest of your team. So I'm going to bend over and like, hold the point of the injury, but actually be trying to get, I'm trying to sense what the fuck's going on. Because this is not normal.
So Rock Pants, it's a 4-minute minor if you don't make contact. If you miss.
Damn.
Because spearing is usually at the groin.
Right.
Oof.
It's an incredibly dirty move, and
Yeah.
there's no way that you can be like, oh, I was going for the puck. Like it's really not.
Fuck was on his penis.
Actually, I would like to
Not in this
fall
game.
over and really play up the pain of having been speared as a bunk.
Yes.
I'm going to be casting some summer on at least. I think I can only reach the ice with scene 2. Scene 2
Scene 2 will be enough.
the cottage.
Scene 2, I will say, will be enough for you to cover well, because everybody's sort of contained in here.
Yeah.
You could cover everybody except for the goalies.
Great. That's enough for me. But it's actually because I believe it's cast on what they congregate around. I'm gonna put it on the puck.
So what are you casting?
I'm casting flicker flies.
And what are you trying? What emotion are you trying to?
Non-aggression, which I realize is an calm. I guess calm. But specifically, whatever phrasing of that word is going to decrease the likelihood towards aggression.
So it's an emotion.
Yeah.
Specifically for flicker flies.
Yeah.
So it's not like a concept.
Yeah.
So you couldn't be like.
Yeah, I'm just saying if there's
Fair
an
play.
English word out there that is more specific than calm, that's what I mean. But calm is fine.
Because it's also.
I don't want them to like lazily skate around, right? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want them to still want to play, just in a non-aggressive way. So I'm just trying to figure out what that word is. Is
So it specifically has to be an emotion. You can help her out, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about it as well. Yeah.
Because I don't want to give you the answer.
I'm literally looking up antonyms for aggression.
Nice.
See what comes up.
Because aggression is also not an emotion.
Angry antonym then.
Yeah.
It's like when you're cool under pressure is the emotion I think that we're looking for,
Like
right? That you're still
calm
focused.
focus, yeah.
Exactly.
Like it's.
Could you hurry up, phone? Thank you so much. You're normally so fast.
Okay, while you're doing this, while you're figuring that out, Burble, are you...
Peaceful?
I also don't have any prop.
I'm heading. I'm seeing what's happening on the ice.
What do you have?
All of that feels so lazy and like laid back. Good humored.
Oh.
What do you have in terms of realms?
Actor and scene and Faye.
So you could have it be the ref. I mean,
She's
that would be
Faye.
Faye 1. You could have it be one of the opposing players.
I'm gonna put it surround the opposing captain.
I'm loving some of these words coming in chat here. It's good.
Thank you,
Very
everyone.
cool. Yeah, thank you.
Actor is my affinity. Scene cancels that out, so that's diff 8. I assume level 1 bunk. That's diff 7.
If you're taking a dive in front of 4,000 people...
Yeah.
Actually, let's see if you are taking a dive. Roll me stamina athletics, please. I just want to see if you got hurt.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Standard diff.
3 successes.
Okay, so you're not hurt.
Great.
You definitely felt it, but you're not hurt. But if you're going to take a dive, that's a bunk.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, that's a penalty in and of itself.
That's
Although
true.
for spearing, probably wouldn't
Yeah,
be.
I would be like, I just got speared. That fucking hurt. I fell over. Like, I'll fight with the ref, and the ref will be like, I didn't see it. Doesn't count. But they might not throw me off for...
So I'm going to say that that's going to be a -2.
Great. So that's diff 6.
Nice.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes. That is 2 successes. But it's a success or fail cantrip.
It is a
anyway.
success or fail cantrip.
And it's for the duration of the scene.
Oh, your affinity is actor.
Yes. But it canceled out scene, which increases difficulty.
You added scene. Of course you did.
Yep. Oh, thank you. Please continue to check us on our cantrip math.
Okay. So you're projecting peace.
Good humor.
Good humor. Good humor on the...
On the captain of the other team. So anyone with enchanted sight can see that there are flicker flies.
all of the blue team supporters in the crowd leap to their feet and they start shouting bloody murder, including Yan, who is just slamming his fists again. Famous. Oh, God. You're never allowed to bet. Wait.
I'm gonna
I
get
don't
back
know
to
where
my
it went.
feet.
Hold
Like
on.
I'm gonna make a show of getting back to my feet while John gets.
You are never allowed to back. How could you do this? Spear right in the... And then Bo just like reaches forward and just goes... one big massive hand.
Full hand, yeah.
And Crow starts talking to him, and of course he cannot hear. Themis looks down, blows the whistle. What happened? Are you all right?
Got speared. I'm like getting back up.
Speared? I didn't see any spear.
I'm going to say, like I'm whispering to her, I think it's happening.
Oh, it's my bad. I speared her for sure. At a scrimmage? Yeah, no, this is the player being
Yeah.
like, I speared her. Yeah. Just, why don't we fight? We can fight.
After. I'll see you at the pub tonight.
No, you don't want to just drop the gloves?
Do you want to lose your job? Do you want to have all sports shut down forever?
Damn, dude.
The energy of the crowd is starting to become electric.
I'm trying to get Burble's attention.
Yeah, sure.
As I'm crawling towards Trenchcoat Dude.
Oh, this is you on the ice? She pulls her glove off and grabs your hand and shakes it with good humor.
Hey!
Stick on the ice.
I'm gonna take the stairs 2 at a time if I can. They're very steep stairs.
Don't wipe out on those stairs, man.
I'm ready to take it if I have to. No, I'm gonna run all the way up.
I'm scanning for the nearest exit that he might use, and I'm trying to put myself between it and
Okay.
him.
And I'm gonna.
He hasn't seemed to move from his spot.
Yeah. Convenient.
I'm gonna rush up to him. Like if I can get there as quickly as I can.
Okay, so you are chasing him.
Yes, I'm rushing.
Okay, well,
him.
he definitely does not want to be caught by you.
Okay.
So there, he
Casual Burble.
so he
Go for it.
he reaches out, he swats at the box of hot dogs that his his seatmate has, just hits it up into the air and turns around and starts bolting, running over the tops of the chairs behind him.
I mean, respect. Yeah.
What's his appearance?
Shit, we've got.
The trench coat.
We've got a
Question
sidereal
mark.
on
What's
our
the trench
hands.
coat's appearance?
It's a pretty nice trench coat. It's like appearance 3.
Oof. Nice.
Resources 3 trench coats. Yeah.
There's 3 trenches. No.
It's got one of those nice belts.
I like that.
It's a London fog.
I am going to.
I had a London Fog trench coat once. I
Those are
got it on
so
eBay.
classy.
Did you actually?
Nice.
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 It's my first like proper trench coat.
So John,
Does it surprise you to know that I wore trench coats?
No.
I'm not convinced I'm going to be able to catch him. What I'm going to do is, as a bunk, I'm going to cast Kindle on him as he's running away, which will increase his body temperature and make him uncomfortable, and it adds +1 diff to all rolls.
Okay.
It's pretty wild.
You're hot and bothered.
You're hot and bothered, exactly. As a bunk for this, I'm going to level the t-shirt cannon at him as he's running, and I'm going to go... I'm going to go, hey everyone, save sports! Bam! And I'm going to shoot the t-shirt at him.
Save sports.
Bam.
I mean.
If I end up knocking him over with the t-shirt, I don't want to kill the guy.
So,
We'll see.
but this is more of a bunk, unless
It
you're
is.
trying to hurt him, or are you also trying to hurt him?
No. It's more of a bunk. But if I need to like calibrate the fucking thing, you know.
You don't have to calibrate the fucking thing, but you are attempting to shoot him.
Yes.
Okay. So first, I want you to roll me your dexterity firearms
Okay.
at a difficulty of 7.
Okay.
It is an irregular weapon.
Oh, Burbsy.
Got 3 successes.
Okay. So
Shorzy.
you can peg him with the t-shirt cannon. It's not actually going to do him any damage, but it might knock him off balance somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll also. I'm going to say that as a bunk, this is -2.
Okay.
You are in front of a crowd and you are aiming a t-shirt cannon directly at somebody trying to run away from you and firing at him.
Jesus. I'm gonna get arrested. Is this person actor or fae? No, I think we established he wasn't fae.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. I am spending a point
Something
of
is going
glamour.
on inside.
Yeah.
Someone's got cool card
Save
speaker
sports.
system.
Bam. See?
Yay.
Wasn't this a good idea, Burble?
Okay.
Good sport.
All right, John, I'm spending a point of glamour because it's a cantrip. It's a weird cantrip, I should say, and I'm spending a point of willpower on the roll. Whew, okay, and then we're gonna talk about what's going on here.
Yes.
All right.
Booyakasha.
You said -2 for the bunk, so this brings it down to a diff 6. With the willpower spent, let's do it. Oh no! Okay, hang on. Well, that's a weird ass roll. 2 successes.
2 successes?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah.
All right. Well, in terms of Kindle being a Pyretics,
Pyretics 1, yeah.
because,
I don't really have a better cantrip for the moment here.
with 2 successes, that's going to be 2 turns of the target remaining overheated, so a +1 to all rolls.
Okay.
So, and you're specifically casting it on
him. Yeah.
him, not on his like clothing or the like. You don't want his clothing to catch fire. You want him.
No,
to
I feel like that's a little intense for a
his fire teacher get him. He erupts into flame.
Yeah, save sports.
Save sport just starts burning away slowly.
Yeah.
I could have cast it on the t-shirt, I guess, but similar problem.
SATs.
He trips. And now, and sort of falls, and so now he's fallen on top of a bunch of people who are like, "Whoa, hey, what the? Whoa, hey, are you all right there, buddy? Oh, what's going on, eh?"
Oh, hey there, bud.
Out of my way, I'm a doctor. And I run in.
Not true. Totally cool. I love it.
Doctor wearing a
A pretzel vendor, not t-shirt.
pretzel vendor shirt. All right,
I really like pretzels on the weekends.
I'm not busy enough. I volunteer.
Yeah, basically.
Daughter's a big sports fan.
Yeah, there it is.
Nobody touch him. He could have broken bones. Run in. I want to try to gently get him away from the pile of people.
So you're trying to gently get him away from the pile of people.
Yeah. While keeping a firm grip.
So you're like going like you're going up the other aisle.
Yeah, so what I was assuming was Burble's going up this way, I'm going up this way.
And he's been caught somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So you can go up and you can gently try to pull him away.
Keeping a healthy grip on his arm.
A light grip?
A healthy grip.
Healthy grip.
Healthy grip.
Wow, that doctor's really manhandling
Not
that
enough
guy
to
with
sting,
broken
just
bones.
enough to make you think.
Sorry about that.
Oh, God.
Very good.
Taskmaster quotes. We can't stop.
Won't stop.
Okay, while this is happening, Det, you actually now have a better view of the entire arena. There's starting to be some shoving on the... it's starting to ripple out. At least in the nosebleed sections.
Perception kenning to see if there's any sort of magical effect in the area.
You can roll perception kenning, sure.
Bum, 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 bum.
Are you staying
Other
on the
than
ice?
my
or are you,
sport, I'm staying on the. I mean,
if you're staying on the ice, I'm going to penalize you for being distracted.
so my question is, like, how much time is left in this period?
It's like 5 minutes left in the first.
And am I just on all the time?
No, but it's a scrimmage. There aren't as many substitutions because half the team.
I
is
think
playing half
I'd
the
wait
team.
until the next time I was off ice to do it.
Okay, then that's fine. Go ahead and roll. Your difficulty is going to be 6.
1 success.
There's definitely something weird happening, but it's kind of hard to pin down from where and what exactly it is. But yes, there is something supernatural occurring here. It's not just that people happen to be pissy at this game.
There's no more pretzels. They're all over the floor.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna do my best in the remaining minutes of this period to try to keep people in my box calm down and take any heat that's being like shouted across from the adjoining bench.
I mean, the thing is that the players who are surrounding you, as long as the captain of the team is on the ice, they're just like, whoa, wow, geez, it's what's going on out there?
Yeah.
They're not used to this.
Mm. But they're taking it good-naturedly.
With good humor.
With good humor. Sorry, yes, that was the word.
Okay. I'm going to say that, yeah, you can get your hands on him at this point.
Cool.
He's quite warm
Ah,
when you grab him.
nice. I mean, as I'm dragging him away, I'm hoping to just say to the audience, like, calm the fuck down. You're making a scene.
I don't think you need to worry about that. That's not a role we'll need to make. People are like, ew.
Who is this weird doctor?
Dr. Pretzel.
Dr. Pretzel.
I'm Dr. Pretzel, and it looks like you're all twisted up inside. Maybe a little salty.
Need some unwinding.
I need some lye.
Sweet Jesus.
I mean,
join Mickle as well.
yeah,
When I can, yeah.
I'd like to get him
You can just do that. Go ahead.
basically up the steps behind the highest row, because he was pretty high up, I think. So I just want to make sure that he's behind all audience members.
Can you roll your strength brawl?
Sure. I have a specialty in reserves of strength.
You don't need that. You haven't been like grappling with them for long enough for reserves of strength to be called for.
Cool. 4 successes.
Whoa, that beats my 3.
Oh, great.
So, there you go. You manage to maintain the clinch on him as you pull him over to the back. Are you like trying to pull him out of the arena?
No, because he might have an effect on what's happening in the arena, and
It's possible.
means he might be able to stop it. I just want to get him away, like out of the audience's POV.
Okay.
And wielding this over-engineered t-shirt cannon, I'm getting up in his face as soon as I can. Hey, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you are destroying dreamers in this county. Right now, your actions are having consequences, bud.
I'm
What
not
are you
doing anything.
doing in your pockets?
Just like the brim pulled really low. This is highly irregular.
What were you doing in your pockets, son?
I think you need to let me go.
I'm taking the hood off.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the collar down.
I want to hold him down while Burble does this.
Okay.
Who are
and as you do so, you reveal.
Commercial break.
This would be a commercial break, yeah.
It's another t-shirt
You
cannon.
reveal.
You were a gun for a second.
Blueberry pie.
Sorry.
You were a gun for a second.
Blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie.
Okay, we're
Special
watching
agent
that after
Blueberry
this, right?
Some random mortal guy.
Oh
Can I roll
no.
Can I roll perception kenning? Because he was targeted as Fae.
You can roll perception, Kenning. Difficulty of 8.
I would like to know if he is disguising himself, perhaps. Or something.
Yeah.
That is a botch.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not happy
Oh my
about
God.
it.
Oh
I'm
no.
I'm really mad at it, actually, but that's
John gets to say anything he wants, and we will both believe it and not believe it.
Oh
fair.
God.
My God, you're
That's
hiking
his
dick.
gift.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Hello.
It's the Angel
I've been
of
dead for
Nexus.
quite some time.
Oh, hi.
But here I am at a hockey game.
What are you doing here?
I'm just a real big debt fan.
I love sport. Oh my God.
David. Just David.
Just
It's an actual gun.
He's an actual gun? Okay.
Just for a
The
second.
blueberry pie.
I'm actually
sick.
blueberry pop. Still one of the best sketches on YouTube. I
Absolutely
adore
correct,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice reading.
Yeah.
You see a regular guy. Just a regular guy.
Regular, everyday.
I don't know what you think you're doing. Okay?
I don't know who you are or what you're talking about. You have to let me go. Let me go.
No.
You shot me with a cannon.
Because you took off running.
Do you still have the t-shirt cannon, by the way?
Yeah. It's vaguely threatening.
Make sure it's near me, because I get the next 3 shots. In case you've forgotten.
It's near Mickle.
A little kid walks up and tugs at the corner of your jacket. Can I fire it?
Oh, you'll have to ask this nice lady here.
No.
No, you can't.
Come back in 15 minutes.
Do I have to roll banality because of a fucking contract I'm under?
Hooray!
What is this bullshit?
Why would you have to roll banality?
I don't know. It feels banal to let this kid down.
Telling a kid no is not in and of
No.
itself.
Good. That's
See,
good.
I'm all
Especially
about
firing a
creating
t-shirt cannon
anger.
around. That's a good point.
Hello,
All right.
child.
What
Please
is your
handle this
antithesis?
explosive
It is bullying the innocent.
Well, this is
I am not
bullying the
doing
innocent.
that.
No.
Good.
I mean,
Thank goodness.
you don't think this guy is innocent? If he is,
And then
Yeah, that's a good point.
the kid is snatched back, and kid's mother looks up at you. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you not let my son do what he wants?
Ma'am, I'm sorry. This is a very important piece of
sorry, nowhere near the scene.
somewhere out on the ice. Dead's just like.
Yay!
We're gonna, yeah. This is a very dangerous piece of equipment, madam. All right, now if you'll excuse me, my friend and I here.
It's just an air cannon.
It's
Look,
not-
you can just hold it, and he'll press the trigger. It wouldn't be a big deal.
Perhaps after the game. There seems to be a bit of chaos happening, and I don't want to contribute to it. I'm sorry.
That sounds like a big excuse.
Ma'am, I need you to step away. This gentleman is injured. He could have broken 3 bones in his leg at least.
I start rattling off the names of bones.
Ulna.
Tibia.
Stirrup
Fibula.
bone.
Cassiopeia,
Wait a second.
Taurus, all that.
His Aquarius!
His Aquarius muscle.
Stirrup bone is the smallest bone in your body.
Fractured in a million places.
Ear. Makes sense.
We learned that in a, yeah.
What's the biggest bone in your
Your
body?
stirrup isn't. You don't have stirrups attached to your.
Is it your femur?
It's your femur.
It is your femur, yeah.
That makes sense.
Femur.
so big? So thick.
So big. I'm going to just ignore this woman. I sure feel bad about it, but I will do it as I return to this seemingly normal mortal dude.
I guess it feels good to know that you don't actually care about kids.
Ma'am, step aside. You are interfering in medical business.
Mickle. Medical business.
Dr. Pretzel.
Dr. Mickle Business. I love it.
Business.
Oh, you mean his humorous Flower of August?
Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey.
Leaves. She leaves.
Yeah.
Kid leaves. Det,
Crap,
the
don't come
period is
back.
over.
God.
Gonna say some things to my teammates in the locker room,
Good things.
but I'm actually going to head over to the other locker room.
So you head over to the other locker room. You head over to the other locker room, he said. He said head over into the other. And everybody's there, sitting down, taking a breath. Somebody's passing the tray with orange slices on.
Oh. I don't know why I
Right,
thought you
they're
meant
all good
like a
humored
blunt.
right now.
Coach is like, I really appreciate everybody here right now. I appreciate what you're doing for sport. Oh, hey, Dad.
Sport.
If anyone's got,
You know, you shouldn't actually be here, but at the same time, it's you, so it's all right.
look, I know it's weird
They all
playing against one another. If anyone's upset with how the game has gone thus far going ahead, please, it's my fault. Bring it to me. Free hit. I won't fight back.
Oh, no, we would never dream of hitting you. You're our teammate, our sister, our friend.
All right. Have a good next period. And I'm going to head back to my own locker
There's the
room.
standard jokes about like, ha ha ha, next period,
Pregnancy will interrupt your career.
Wait, what?
Interrupt. Interrupt.
I was thinking a joke about how they're all synced up.
Oh, nice. That's much better.
Jesus.
You probably shouldn't be playing a heavily contact sport while significantly pregnant, okay? You should probably take a few weeks off.
God damn it, Dad. Wow.
Well, you can get back on the ice as soon as you're recovered from the trauma of delivery.
Oh my God.
So head back to my
So
side.
just as you're getting back to your team's locker room, somebody gets thrown out the door and skids onto the hallway leading to the ice.
Someone's got a problem in here?
When you open the door, there are pads everywhere as people have been brawling inside this room.
Full volume, full
'Cause
projection.
They're not within the lights of flicker flies anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So full volume, full projection. What the fuck is going on in here?
You said fuck on Twitch? Okay, so I want you to roll me your charisma intimidation.
I think Yep, great. Diff.
7. They're pretty preoccupied.
One success.
So you have that moment where everybody like is just about to throw a punch and they stop and they'll turn to look at you, but the tension in the room is still incredibly high.
I would like to use fighting words to get them all to punch me. if they're anyone that looks like they're about to throw a punch.
So you can't use it on everyone at the same time.
Closest few people. Got a problem? It's my problem. I'm the captain. You. That wasn't a check out there. Minute 12. That was a wuss push.
Oh, wuss push.
Yeah.
The old giving me old wuss push.
I love it.
All right. Okay, so they're gonna have to roll willpower to see if they.
Scott, Det is trying to get as many of the other team as possible to start punching her because they're looking ready to start a
Looking
riot
ready
in
to
the
fight.
locker room. Yeah.
It's actually her own teammates.
Yeah.
Oh, it's her own teammates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the other team is all blissed out.
Oh yeah, they're high as
I
fuck.
mean, I guess I could just recast the thing on my own, on myself.
But
for my
honestly,
team.
this is pretty legit.
This is badass.
Helmet's off, but my mouth guard's still in.
Yay!
I'd like to do my best to take it well.
You're rolling your stamina. Thing is, you're wearing hockey equipment.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to count this as armor. Oh, let me see how much armor this is going to count as, because you are literally armored up.
Yeah.
A.
I mean, I took off my helmet, but I have my mouth guard in, so like, I'm letting them crack me across the jaw if they want to.
I'm going to say that this is going to be the equivalent of level 3 armor.
Great.
So technically, you should have a dexterity penalty of -1, but we'll have ignored that up until this point. We'll remember it for next time. I mean, every hockey player has to wear armor, so
That's nothing.
so your stamina +3.
Yeah, I rolled 1, 3, 5, 5, 5, 0. So nada. So I take the full force of the punch.
Okay, let's see how hard the punch was.
Just cold cocked right onto the floor.
Take 1 bashing.
Great.
No! No!
Which means you don't suffer any wound penalties.
Yeah.
just yet. Okay. But then they start to push you as if they're trying to angle to push you onto the ice.
I will brace so that they can't push me onto the ice. I will move myself. I'm happy to let them push me anywhere else, but not out onto the ice.
All right. So that is going to be an interesting roll. I want you, because you're also wearing skates,
Yeah.
and they're all wearing skates.
Yeah.
And you're on like a rubber floor.
Those are always so funny. I love that.
So we'll nix all the difficulty changes because everybody's kind of got the same issue.
Yeah.
Roll me your dexterity athletics, please. Hockey does not come into play for this.
No.
Okay, back to you. The crowd is starting to get a little more agitated at this point. It hasn't busted out into full-blown violence yet, but there's arguing in the stands.
Hey, we're willing to believe that perhaps you're working against what's happening out there, but you gotta tell us what's going
I
on.
have no idea what you're talking about, man. I'm just a normal guy.
No.
I'd like to
Absolutely not.
I'd like to punch the concrete next to his head.
Ooh, okay. Roll me your strength intimidation, please.
As a
Alright.
not troll, this is probably gonna hurt.
Your difficulty is 4.
Fuck me up.
It's not running anywhere, right?
And that's 4
Are
including
you like punching as hard as you can, or are you just doing the whole like
I'm trying to do the like
showing on screen? No, here. I'll
I
do
want
it
some
here.
force to it because I want him to know like this could be your face.
Punch my Nintendo.
Dare you.
But
But you're not trying to like.
I'm not
full
trying to
force
break my hand,
concrete.
but-
Okay, so yeah, it won't hurt you. But roll your strength intimidation. Your difficulty is 4.
we have reserves of strength. 4, whatever.
You may want to change reserves of strength,
I'm wondering about that.
Fair.
because reserves of strength is really like I've been doing this a
It's
long
like a
time.
Stamina.
That's
Yeah.
fair. 1 success.
Okay,
So that was a
that's
terrible roll.
yeah, but that's still not 0 successes
This is true.
or a botch.
She also botched.
Yeah,
Don't
we
look at
both
me.
botched.
Botch. Siblings.
Well, he failed his willpower roll.
Nope.
So, he pulls his hands up and he runs them through his beard. Look, I'm not.
We just want to talk, man.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
Look, I'm just some guy, okay?
We just want to talk, or my hand would have landed somewhere
I think
very
we
different.
all know that that's not true. Okay? Look, my friend,
What do I look like to you?
you look like just a normal guy.
Right. Trust your eyes. And he struggles, but he's not going anywhere. Not with the both of you
And
like, leaning in on him.
I'm gonna go, looks can be deceiving. And I'm gonna snap my fingers as a bunk.
My God,
Sorry, I was
what's he
probably
doing?
right into the mic too.
Maybe they can take it.
Cool. What? Yeah, I'm gonna say looks can be deceiving. And I'm gonna snap my fingers in his face as a bunk to cast Illuminate, which reveals hidden things and disguises and hopefully
Yes.
makes it harder to lie and stuff.
All right. That's just a -1.
Maybe spend
Yes.
some willpower, Burble. We've been
I'm
fucking
gonna
up a lot.
cast it. I can't. It needs to like have a target.
Yep. You could target yourself.
I could. Weirdly enough, my much better pool actually would be a thing.
So
I'm
you could
going
cast it on
The
like
t-shirt cannon.
to.
t-shirt cannon.
The treasure? Question mark? Question
It's
mark?
not a treasure. No. It would fall under. How much prop do you have?
3 mechanical devices.
It does require fuel,
Okay.
so it
Okay.
would be 4.
Okay. Okay. In that case, how about?
You just have one of the t-shirts.
Yeah, there you go. That's easy.
That's one. Ornate garb.
Obviously,
It's the greatest t-shirt
yeah,
that's ever existed.
it says good sport, and it like explodes with light out of there. Well, if I succeed, obviously.
Okay.
This is why sport's important.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. Here we go.
Come on,
You
Burble.
said -1, eh? Yeah.
Debt.
Fucking party.
How many successes did you get?
2.
Okay, so enough that you're not being pushed off the ice. However, as you like turn your body and whirl
Yeah.
around to try to do it, you see that Themis has skated back out onto the ice, but now the lines people are surrounding her, kind of being like, "What the fuck is going on out here?" And then one of them just reaches out and just goes, thunk, right like on her sternum.
Would scene 5 cover the arena?
Oh, easily.
Great.
It's a lot of scene.
It's a lot of scene.
Yeah.
Then I will.
So to give you an idea, scene 5 would cover
That
a castle.
Yeah. I guess
So-
that's equivalent. Yeah. Great.
A single massive structure.
Focus it on myself. Just trying to figure out my bunk here.
Make it a good one. Think about it for a second.
I got 2 successes, which, well, you know what it does. But specifically, this sort of, you would see it as well. This light erupts from the t-shirt that I'm holding, bathing the sort of close area in light.
Okay, so as the area is bathed in chimerical light, you see that this normal guy's features include short, pointed ears and an impish-looking face of a pisky.
Right.
Disguise.
That is how piskies kind of roll.
That is how piskies.
That is pretty fair, honestly. You don't have to lie to us.
Lies.
No, you don't have to lie to us.
I want them. Give them to me.
Nickel, we have to practice our good cop, bad cop, okay? But now's not the time.
Proceed.
Proceed.
He still seems kind of like not okay with Mickle right now.
That's honestly fair. We're all passionate about the same things here, okay? And you can see the chaos that's being caused out there. And I think if you're not causing it, then you maybe know a bit about what's going on. Just tell us. Tell us what you know. Come on.
It's okay. I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay. Just here. I'm moving very slowly. Moving his hand into his pocket.
I'm reaching for the t-shirt cannon.
Okay.
You better not shoot that second
I need
shot.
a weapon, Liz.
Pulls out what looks to be a how do I describe it? Like a child's lightsaber toy.
Oh yeah.
But it's like way too small, right? Like it's like literally like a
Yeah.
and he's just holding it like this. Okay?
What is that?
Tell us what you're gonna do before you do it.
I'm
Or
not
else.
I'm not doing anything. But look at the ice. Look where they are right now.
Burble, you look. I'm not
I-
looking.
I am looking. Huh? Yeah, I'll turn away.
So you turn, you see the referees are now back out on the ice. Two of them are starting to shove Themis.
Yeah.
What is your bunk?
I'm gonna head over to where there's usually some reporters camping out to harass players that are trying to head off to break.
Of course. Like, here, wear this towel with our logo on it.
Yeah. I like wave to one of them. I know things are tough in the city right now. I know there's been some concerning events. I know that sports ignite our passions. You can see right here, someone's passions were ignited out here on the ice. That doesn't mean you quit. That doesn't mean you give up. It means you get back out there on the ice, you trouble through the adversity, because life is going to throw you hardships. And you have to keep going. You have to keep trying. Doesn't mean it's right for people to be bad to you, but it does mean that you're not alone. And so I'd like to inspire, like I'm trying to inspire a sense of calm, like in the trend of like this is life's
Camaraderie.
tough, yeah, camaraderie, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm casting this on the, as much as I'm talking to the camera crew, I'm thinking it might be projected on the Jumbotron, but my intention is to cast it on the castle. So I'm spending the glamour to cheat, and I'm spending a willpower on this casting. And I'm centering it on myself. So that is diff 8.
So
Plus
here's,
one
may I make a
singing. Yep.
suggestion? You're trying to make sure that everybody is
Yeah.
affected by this, right?
Yeah.
So if you're using scene, why don't you make it all the mortals in the crowd?
Oh, yeah.
Because then you would reach
Well,
everybody.
I guess my intention is to make sure that it still works even after the crowd is dissipated, but if the crowd's fucking gone, then the problem's gone. So yeah, okay, great. All
'Cause you have
mortals in
Actor
the crowd.
4.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
So that's anyone that isn't a complete stranger. That's trouble. 5 is complete stranger. 4 is dire enemy.
Can you cheat up to 5?
Can I cheat twice?
Yes, you can. It'll cost you 2 glamour instead of 1, but you can.
Looks like
It's
we're
just then it
ravaging.
means that if you only cast it on yourself, it's only anyone who's in your immediate
At
area.
castle distance, because I've spent the glamour to cheat.
Right, but if you're in a room alone, it can't
Go
it's
through
the
the
light.
walls. Okay.
Right? It's the light of the flicker flies. That's why I'm suggesting this. You don't have to do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Spend the extra glamour.
We'll go ravaging
I'll
together.
never get it back.
Also, now you're using your actor
Yeah,
pool, and your
yeah.
affinity drops you down by 1 again.
Yeah. So that's neutral. What's my bunk level?
2.
Great, 6.
Nice.
With a willpower spent.
Nice, Lou.
Oh. Man,
5 successes plus 1, and it's not like it's just a success or fail, so
I mean, I'm gonna feel real
Whatever.
nice about
They're
that.
really bright.
yeah.
I'm still gonna judge.
Yeah, of
these
course.
number of successes.
Huge number.
It's so fucking weird that like this is one of the only cantrips that are like I
There are a
guess.
few that are success fail, yeah.
Yeah, but this one I feel like there might be.
With flicker flies, remind me, and I should know because Sophia had it, but like roles that take advantage of that new like disposition, is that affected where the numbers are or no?
Nope.
Oh, it's just a -1 difficulty. Yeah, because I thought it was roles that take advantage of this emotional resonance enjoy minus blank
It's
difficulty
just
depending on
-1.
successes. But
It would
no.
it'd be pretty busted if it was
It would
blank
be
difficulty because then 5 successes means that like your difficulty's 1
5 successes
for everything.
For everything,
Yeah.
as long as you're angry or
And for a
whatever,
level
yeah.
1 cantrip, that'd be pretty rough.
It
But
would be.
at the same time,
Hmm.
the Pisky, realizing that he can't distract both of you, tries to hurl the device in the direction of the ice.
I'd like to try to intercept.
Like his arm or the device?
I want to grab his hand that has the device before the device
Let's
leaves
go for a
it.
dex brawl.
Okay.
Mine's not very good.
I'm sure this Pisky's got all sorts of great.
Okay. Well, not
right.
terrible.
Oh, okay.
2 successes. Standard diff.
I shouldn't have said Mickle. Sorry.
3 successes.
Sometimes curse things.
So,
Like sneezes.
Yeah, it's your little outlet.
Oh,
fuck.
damn. Are you? Oh, you
I wear a
okay?
ring now. Whoops.
Oh no.
Fuck. Ow.
Note to self: John
Sorry,
should
bro.
wear a silicone ring during games.
Apparently. Christ.
Pre-show checklist.
Yeah, so you catch the hand. He doesn't get a chance to let it go. And then he looks directly into your eyes.
Undo it.
I can't. And then at that point, boom. It's almost blinding to you as everybody in the arena erupts with fireflies. And then you start hearing sorry, bud. It's okay there. You know I didn't mean it. I think you're kind of cool.
Oh, who's that?
And we
guy?
are affected too, because they're just the source of the fire.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
It's all right. The referee is only trying to do her job.
I'm gonna head back into my locker room.
Dude.
Buddy,
Dude.
guy,
Dude.
friend,
Dude.
pal.
Dude.
Not seeing anything on the ice other
And
than this.
everybody stops fighting.
I'm gonna turn back towards these two and clock what's happening here.
What do you mean you can't?
It just turns on. I don't know how to turn it off.
What kind of dumbass are you? You carrying this shit around? You don't know how to stop it?
What kind of dumbass are
You call me a dumbass one more time?
No, I didn't do that, ma'am.
Oh.
I like it. Mickle just discovered a kink
When you get back to the locker room, everybody's just putting their pads back on.
I will get myself equipped again.
And then you hear, let's get back out on the ice for the second period.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
you know, play like we were 9 again.
And then meanwhile, off in the other locker room, I guess we better go out.
Wow. It's the most Canadian of sports.
So good
Look, it's
natured.
legal.
It's not. I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess it's just an exhibition game on your off season, but I don't
They're
know
not
where it
actually getting
counts.
high. It's just they now are under the effects of
Two.
of both camaraderie and of good nature,
humor.
Yeah.
good humor.
They're gonna love each other.
Mm-hmm.
So they all get back out on the ice and they start resuming the game. I assume you are also playing.
Yes.
What were you doing?
What I was told to do.
Who told you?
I want to pluck the sonic screwdriver out of his hand
It's now a sonic screwdriver.
Sorry.
Establishing effect.
and hand it to Burble.
I will gingerly take this device.
Yep.
While they continue to interact, can I examine it, John? I'd like to get a sense of what this is. What's it? How
Sure.
how complex it is.
Perception Greymare, please.
Burble.
Sick.
Actually, no.
Oh.
We'll make that more intelligence Greymare.
Sick.
Can you roll me once for the end of the game, please? I mean, I know you have 2 periods to go, but we're probably not going to play through the whole thing. We're going to say
almost at
stamina
menopause.
athletics.
Sorry. Stamina athletics and hockey applies because we're playing hockey.
Hashtag.
The one time in the entire campaign where it'll matter.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I think
wanna
the
see
final
lots
climactic
more
battle will
hockey.
be on the ice.
You want to count all of my successes?
Yep, I'm seeing it, and I'm not happy with it.
Wild.
1 success?
Yeah.
Wild. It happens.
Yeah,
Riverwild.
that's how numbers work.
Well, let's see whether the other team will win.
That's fine. I'm not here to win.
We're just here to have fun.
handily win.
How many successes, just out of curiosity?
I rolled 4 successes.
Oh, no.
4 successes on 6 dice.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah. 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5. 9.
Ow. Get all those rolls out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can botch
That's
more
how
later.
probability works.
Yeah.
I think so. 3 heads,
Shoe
then
off.
3 tails. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, so you get lit up, Cup.
That's fine.
But, I mean, it's a scrimmage, so nobody really cares.
Okay, I will go back to the same reporter and be like, look, we tried our best and, we sportsed real hard and we,
That other goaltender comes up and is like, I'll see you at the pub.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's stick it in
There's
my 5-hole.
gonna be some, fist flying tonight.
For goaltenders.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Oh,
excuse-
yeah.
The
oh,
scene will be over.
Oh, yeah,
Goaltenders,
fair.
where you're
my
shooting the
fist
puck is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is between the legs.
Ah, sure. Makes sense.
Stick it in my 5-hole would be to shoot the puck between her legs.
Right.
Nice.
Nice.
Well.
So who the fuck you working for?
Meanwhile,
Who sent you?
I'm not saying.
Wow.
I can try to miss your face again on the other
I
side.
swore never to tell.
Are we talking swear or are we talking
Swear.
That's an interesting question, actually.
yeah. It's very relevant.
Yeah, it's super relevant in this game, yeah.
Il messaggero no es importante. Il messaggero no es importante. And you see that he starts raising his arms to
my
either side.
God.
Blood starts.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Il
Really?
messaggero no es importante.
Is he stigmata? Is this the butterfly effect or some shit? What the hell?
Is this really happening?
This is actually happening.
I want to pull his arms down to his sides.
So, whumph.
Yeah.
Like blood just starts pouring out of his mouth.
God!
Ugh, I'm
Il
gonna
messaggero no es importante.
roll medicine to see if I can stop. I doubt I can, but
First, roll me your
God.
intelligence medicine.
oh yeah, sure.
This is probably the wrong music for this moment.
I think so
That's
too.
3 successes.
There's no medical explanation for somebody randomly erupting into stigmata.
I said
Famously,
stop.
actually. He said stop doing that.
Oh my god.
Which means that it may not be a medical problem.
I wonder why. Oh god.
To be fair, if this is some sort of horrible geish, like I feel terrible.
And
Guys.
then he just
I'm holding my.
Oh, for
my
fuck's
God. Well, so I'm still holding the device. I rolled my successes. I'm gonna, however,
How
I'm
many
leaving.
successes do you have?
I rolled 2 successes.
Okay, that's great.
Come to that. This is very much more important. I'm not knocking Mikkel out of the way, but I'm definitely bustling past her to check if this man is dead
Hashtag Burble.
or just passed
I
out.
just rolled 3 successes on my
I mean, there's
medicine. I
blood
feel
just
like I can
pouring
tell.
out of his mouth and out of his hands.
Okay, so he's not dead.
While Burble's doing that, I'd like to check his trench coat.
So you're like pawing
Loot
through
the
his
body.
stuff.
Absolutely.
Loot the body.
Yeah.
He has a wallet.
Taking it.
Okay.
Taking it into that.
There's car keys.
Great.
And then. Hey, man. We're all friends here. There's no need to rob a guy who's bleeding to. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you want a t-shirt! And I want to fire the cannon over his shoulder.
I was gonna say, at this range, you'll kill him.
You're gonna mod
Point
Flanders
blank.
this guy.
Very good. A little sad.
I genuinely would like
A little dumb,
to
actually.
Yeah. That's fair.
fire the cannon
Okay.
past him
Okay.
with a big like.
Roll me your
"You
manipulation firearms, please.
won!"
Very good.
No firearms, so
It's
I'm
a plus
going
1 difficulty, so difficulty 7.
to spend a willpower because I'd really like.
Jesus.
I know we are burning resources today.
That's right. 2 successes.
So it goes where you want, at least.
Good.
You're looking at the device. You're firing the cannon.
Yeah.
He scrambles to his feet and tries to escape.
The Pisky?
The Pisky.
Oh, you piece of shit. You pisky piece of shit.
That was I
Oh, you
tricked
piece of
again,
shit.
you son of a
You
gun.
son of a pisky. You son of a, we're gonna kill you so hard.
So mad, but total play.
totally
God
did.
damn you.
God damn you, Dad.
So not at risking the device. I think that's the priority for me. I do want to see if I can grab a hold of him.
Okay, roll me your dexterity brawl.
You're gonna roll this too, eh, bud?
Well, I'm rolling dex athletics because he's not trying to
Yeah.
hurt you. He's trying to get away.
More about.
I would like to, yeah. But I'll see what you do first.
Standard diff?
Yep.
2 successes.
3 successes.
Oh no!
So
I had 2 dice.
and he's bursting through a door to try to get out of here.
Honestly,
I'll give chase.
Give chase. Go ahead. Are you also giving chase?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Keeping the device.
So this is a foot chase.
Yay!
We'll get to that in a second. Det.
Yes.
You're chilling in the dressing room.
Wrong game.
I wrote intermission before. I don't even know what it's going.
Look,
That it
we
is an
are theater
intermission.
people.
Okay. Yes. Very true.
Yeah.
So we're very much theater dorks. So that makes a lot
It's
of
my
sense.
job.
Correct. Sometimes mine.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's my job.
How's your American Italian impression?
We could talk about it later.
No, we can see it right here on stream. Let's
No, don't do it.
No. No. Scott. No.
You were saying, John?
go. There's a knock on the locker door.
You open it. Answer.
It's the mayor.
Hello, current mayor of Ottawa.
I don't.
I think
know
it's
who-
still Jim Watson. I think
Jim
he's been,
Watson?
I think he's
Great.
been mayor for like 20
I was like,
years.
Valerie
or something.
Plonge,
Well,
who my
we're gonna
friend
find out. Here we
posted
go.
to their Instagram
Mayor
story because she
of
showed up to the
Ottawa.
outdoor green
Jim Watson.
space park or whatever.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's been mayor for like possibly since I lived there, even like a long time.
Oh no.
He has been
We have a
the
Laval
mayor. He is the
situation going
59th
on.
and current mayor of Ottawa since 2010.
Okay, but that's still
not
Served as an
forever.
Ottawa city councilor from 1991 to 1997,
Look, municipal politics is a
That's
jam.
lame.
and as mayor from 1997 to 2000. So there was a break.
a break.
Aha.
They were on a break.
Then he represented the riding of Ottawa West in the Legislative Assembly of Ontario.
Which was probably my writing.
There you
The
go.
writing I grew up in, I should say. That's so
Ottawa
wild.
West, Nepean?
Nepean, yeah.
Nepean,
That's
okay.
that's where I lived.
Yeah.
All right, from 2003
Don't
to
dox
find my
yourself.
parents' house.
Don't dox yourself. Mr. Watson.
He served in the cabinet in the portfolios of consumer and business services, health promotion.
Look, as a totally Ottawa citizen, my character would recognize him. Mr. Watson.
He is the longest serving mayor in the city's history.
Cheers.
He also looks like a massively generic white guy.
I would agree with that sentiment
He is like
very much.
It's okay. People can Google him
picture
themselves.
Canadian mayor, and you've got Jeff Watson. Nothing against him.
No,
God
but
damn.
honestly fair.
Are you looking him up now?
Now that you've said that. Mr. Watson.
What does he sound like?
Generic Canadian man.
I don't think that's him.
No, this is some other
Jim.
former
Jim,
MOP.
Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Jim Watson, not Jeff Watson.
Sorry.
My bag. Jim Watson.
Oh, we were just discussing the many merits of Ottawa Mayor Jim Watson.
This extremely low quality pixelated image makes you think Hank or John Green. You've been listening to them
Pretty
lately.
close, yeah.
There you go. That.
Extremely low quality.
It was like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that display out there was marvelous. I could tell that the tensions in the city have been running high. But you managed to settle them down, kept your stick on the ice.
thank you, sir.
The city commends you,
Thank you, sir.
and I'll give serious thought about repealing the moratorium on sport.
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. We still haven't found what's causing this strange occurrence in just our city.
No,
But
it's not a strange occurrence. It clearly is. I'll see you later.
sir,
reaches out with his white ass hand.
What do you mean? I'm gonna
Using
take
a
his
white-ass
hand,
hand.
and I'm not gonna like squeeze it or anything, but I'm gonna put my hand like around the knuckles, so that like it's harder for him to withdraw.
Ooh.
Could you please finish that thought?
It's always great when somebody squeezes you tight enough so it's hard to withdraw.
And we'll end the stream there.
I have missed these games.
Oh, he broke himself.
I have missed these games. Whee! There it is, Rocky.
I hope you're still high, by the way.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I was.
Yeah.
This exact moment.
My.
The Red Green Show?
Yes, that is exactly specifically what I'm quoting.
No,
Thank
no.
you.
Yeah, that's-
Absolutely.
That
Yeah.
is
No,
the reference.
We do
Goodness
not
dragons.
take offense. We're
No, no.
thrilled.
It's a
Beyond
part of
thrilled.
Canadian comedy history.
Yeah.
Pleasantly toasted.
Can't find you handsome.
Okay, at least find you
you
handy.
Oh.
So Canadian.
I'm a
Very.
man, but I can change if I have to.
I guess. And then they sit down. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please finish that thought?
Which thought?
Fuck. Now that all of this introduction has happened, he was referencing the real reason, the thing that's causing the problem.
Yeah.
Like he didn't finish his sentence about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't. You're right.
No, none of this.
But yeah, he said something along the lines of, "Oh, everybody knows the real reason is."
Yeah. ...
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it's either some bad actors out there, or we have a problem with just the overall tensions in the city. We're working on it. We've got our top team.
You've served us for a long time, sir, and I don't mean to cast doubt on you, but I would love to know what some of those efforts are.
Yeah, how do I get this this smile?
There it is.
You've just finished a game. Feel
Yes,
free
sir.
to stop by my office.
I will. I will take you up on that, sir. Thank you. This matters to me.
And he points, and somebody else comes up with a clipboard. It's like, okay, let's see if we can get some time in your schedule. Hands you a business card. Why don't you call that number and just make.
While you're here, actually, I'd love to schedule it immediately. I'm sure you have a phone with his calendar on you, or a tablet, or a
course.
laptop, or whatever you carry.
Of course. When would be good for you?
Whenever his soonest appointment is, I will get up at the crack of dawn or stay up until midnight.
Well, I'm afraid I can't ask His Honor
Of course
to.
not. But if I have to meet him while he's out in insert suburb,
Barhaven.
Barhaven, between two meetings out there, I will happily buy him lunch.
Dad's gonna date the mayor.
Oh. I don't know. There's power there.
How about tomorrow,
Perfect.
2 p.m.?
Thank you so much. I recognize it's a bit of an imposition, but this is extremely important to me, and he was kind enough to come out to our...
Oh, he's a great
Event.
hockey fan.
And I think that it would be good for us to be able to help him show progress on this matter.
Of course.
I'll make sure to contribute to his efforts in every way I can. Have a great day.
You too.
Do you want a t-shirt?
Yeah.
I'll bring one tomorrow. What size?
Size.
You're a medium, right?
Sure.
Wink. No, I'm not going to creepy size her up.
Dad's dating all
Wink.
of Parliament.
No, do not do that. But yeah, anyway, that.
Back to the two of you.
Yeah.
This is a pursuit.
Need a shirt.
So,
I'm in pursuit.
Oh my god, sorry. I was just in the brain of exalted essence, and I was like, oh, this is
The pursuit thing. Yeah.
flip, 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 flip.
so I am going to establish the head start.
Great.
Oh no.
Eskies.
3. Okay, so I have a 3 success head start.
But
We're gonna roll dexterity athletics. And your intention, I guess, is to physically stop
I want
Whiskey?
to get to a point where I can leap. I'm pretty athletic, so I feel like I could do a jump at his knees, ankles, whatever. Tackle him.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're going to roll.
Yay.
We're basically going to both roll dexterity athletics.
Okay.
You are also going to roll. It's the differential that matters.
Okay.
So if I ever get to 6 successes separating us, he flees. He's gone.
Okay.
If we get down to 0, you catch up to him and you're able to try to tackle him or whatever.
And he already has 3.
He has 3. That's
Great.
his head start.
If
That
I
makes
know
sense.
my well, no. Let's see what happens before I go ahead and start making other plans. Actually, I'm gonna start making those plans now.
Okay.
Okay, 3.
2 successes.
Okay.
So we're down to 2. He's managed to leap over the bar and he's headed out now into the emergency exit, which is actually the standard exit. It's weird.
Yeah.
But like when people try to, when you have 4,000 people in a building, it's often just better to just be like, leave by
Open
the
all the
emergency
exits. Yeah.
So now he is racing down the stairs, trying to push through people on his way through. You managed to catch up a bit.
Cool.
You are, how many successes did you roll?
I botched.
We're going to get back to you.
Yeah. I have other things to do. This device specifically.
Do you?
One thing.
You start running and you trip.
Oh, Burble.
And you smash the device against the concrete steps, and it breaks into several pieces.
This is disastrous.
Welcome to Bosch City.
Yeah, that's really bad news.
Only if it wouldn't affect my ability to run. I want to just fire the t-shirt cannon kind of above the crowd that's coming out in hopes that I can sort of clear a path for myself. I'm not caring about aiming. It's more about like creating a place for the people to congregate around.
I will say that this is an option that you can take. The danger is that if anybody decides that you are trying to assault them with a t-shirt cannon, you may get in trouble for this.
I don't want to. Okay. No, I don't want to do that.
But you could try shooting the t-shirt cannon in an attempt to get people to congregate where the t-shirts are.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay,
yeah.
that's different. I thought you meant you're like,
No.
get out of the way.
No, I meant more like, hey, crowd, go
kill
this
you.
way so I can run past you kind of thing.
Fuck all of you up. All right.
Wow. Incredible.
Okay, so I'm going to let you do that, and in this case, your difficulty for this roll will be 5.
And is it still a Dex Firearms?
No, you're not rolling Dex Firearms. You're just rolling the Dex Athletics at a
Okay,
difficulty
cool.
of 5
Cool.
because of your action.
Great. Thank you. Six successes.
I rolled 2, which means that you catch up.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Well done. Yeah, can we take some of those dice,
You
please?
just
Thank you.
I'm just going to assume that you
Damn.
catch up to the guy, and that you're just gonna. Are you tackling him, or are you just trying to wrap him in a hug? What are you trying to do?
It kind of depends on how many people are around.
There's a lot of people. They're all trying to leave the arena.
Then I'll wrap him in a hug. Like, buddy, I almost missed you.
I mean, there's a lot of camaraderie around.
Yeah.
Really aggressive camaraderie. Tight camaraderie.
Okay, roll me your Dex Brawl.
Oh, that's 3 successes.
I rolled 2. So you successfully wrap him up in a hug. The fight kind of goes out of him at that point.
Oh no. I'm immediately trying to. I can't reconstruct it here, but
I
I can
feel
try
like
to
a
get it.
crackle of glamour as it.
Oh, that is like super bad. Okay. I'm going to collect everything, all of it, as best I can,
Okay.
so that I can try to reconstruct at least the mechanism later. I do have the ability to, like...
Some of the pieces are stepped on.
Oh, get out that! I don't. I dropped my kid's lightsaber toy. I don't.
Who
Get
gives a
out of here.
shit?
Yeah.
May the force be with you, asshole.
Damn
we were being camaraderie.
Oh shit! I mean, I'm sorry. Here, let me help you.
Oh, yeah. No, don't touch it.
Here's the piece. Oh,
I am going to reassemble, like, keep it all and find a safe way to transport it.
okay. That-
No.
I will finish getting out of my equipment and try to locate my friends, but I feel like we're at very different timelines here. So
We're just gonna merge them at this point.
right.
Yeah.
because I don't give a fuck. I'm a bad storyteller.
Great storyteller. We're probably, I assume we're going to go meet up with wherever Mikkel is in terms of our transport back to the freehold.
You want to just muscle him outside at like a meeting point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Can I have my car keys back at least?
Fuck no.
That's Grand Theft Auto.
Hey, you play?
And I'd love to start talking.
Yes, ma'am. Very good.
Man, this one time I had so much heat from the cops, and then I like drove down an alleyway. Then they like saw me, and then they like glitched out and didn't attack me. It was the best. Anyway,
Ran over some people, yeah.
wasted.
Just go look up on YouTube
Wasted.
Doug and various
Yeah.
GTA videos.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Yeah. So I will rally at the rally point.
I have some bad news.
Great game, Dad. Oh.
Oh yeah, great game, Dad.
I lost, but I
But we all
flickered
kinda won.
so many fucking
You did score a
flies.
goal,
What's
though.
up? I did. What's up?
Pretzel part. I hold my hands out. There's this like kind of sad
for
scrap
fuck's
of
sake.
Pisky goes,
Burble.
oh, what is that?
This guy. I gotta.
Oh, by the way, when you catch up, there is no blood on his hands or on his mouth.
Classic.
It's good. Yeah.
There will be when I'm done with it.
You broke a toy? Were you like buying toys from the vendors?
No.
This little fucker was fondling his stick in his pockets.
Oh my God, Mikkel. There are
Where
children.
is the lie?
It's. You know what?
By the way, did you tell this rendezvous point for anyone else who would be attending the game?
That would make sense.
Oh, probably. We're not that.
Yen and
All
Themis
right,
and
that was a
Bo-
gnarly performance.
Bo.
Yeah, just
I'm
needed
sorry, I should not have
an
spoken out
extreme
of
amount
turn
of
in
help
such a
from our
way.
friends.
It was really not appropriate of me to do such a thing. It's all right. Everything's fine, I guess. I told you.
Told me.
Jan,
Okay, fine. You wouldn't finish your sentence, so you had to deal with the results of not telling me. I
you ever
told
forgive
you.
me? I will make you all kinds of hot cocoa when we return.
Excellent. So, okay, who's this new friend?
So, like I said, he was fondling his stick in his
Is
pockets.
he still wearing the trench coat? Part of the trench coat?
Yeah, yes.
And we tackled him, and he started pretending to bleed out of his hands, but you were lying. And then he ran, and I tackled his ass.
I'll be honest, I don't feel badly about lying at all.
Oh, I don't feel badly about biting
Hey,
your
are
nose.
you the same person who told me to watch the score?
Yeah.
Are you pleading the fifth?
Tell the truth.
Yes.
Are you yes to pleading the truth or yes to you are the guy?
Oh my God.
Yes, I was the guy.
Great, thank you, because a fifth doesn't exist in Canada.
Hey.
So,
I mean, we do have the same rights, but we don't call
not
it
called the
The
fifth.
fifth, yeah.
That was a thing.
He said he didn't know what was going on.
Is that
he
the
couldn't
stick
stop
that
it.
you
Yeah, that was
Fondling?
the stick he was fondling, and he said he was doing it on someone's orders, and he wouldn't tell me who.
All right, well, you're going to join all of our friends, and I particularly look at Themis and Bo, who are the tallest members of our
Pretty tall.
entourage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
In
guess he's
addition to
already
you,
scared of me.
Hashtag
Yeah.
the muscle.
And you're going to come hang out at our freehold. I say a little more quietly, you know.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Insert
Freehold.
the Dodson meme like, it's Dodson here. See? No one cares.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Look, this guy's stealing shit. Yeah. Yeah. Our freehold. You know, chill. We got snacks and drinks.
Come along. It is time for your reckoning. I think we'll end the session there.
Oh. This is when Yan's gonna go full like Le Chiffre from Casino Royale, tie him to a chair and just do the that part too.
The ball.
Dabbing
just
away
like
the
the-
blood tear. Yeah.
Whoa, whap. Horrible.
Ah! Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
How dare you? Well,
Why don't you, Scott, why
Yeah.
don't you make somebody feel good about themselves
I
while
will.
I buzzed somebody in.
Excellent. I just want to point out, I think it says a lot. I took a whole page of notes, which
Nice.
doesn't normally happen. Well, in other games, it sometimes does.
Normally you're writing things like Scott Verrill. Mr. Scott Verrill.
John Humphrey.
Mr. John.
Mr. John Humphrey.
JV plus
Scott.
Was Lady Jenwy at the exhibition?
No.
Okay.
She was not, very specifically.
Cool.
And we'll find out why next session.
She had to maintain her ladylike disposition.
Absolutely not.
She was busy training another cute boy.
I bet she was.
She's been
Somebody had to
kidnapped.
stay
We gotta
behind.
save her.
I'm gonna highlight Kate's work as Det today. Play as Det today. Specifically, having the desire and the want to try to calm the crowd using the magic of flicker flies. I think that's awesome. It was a huge cantrip, and even better. Hey, y'all are pissed? Great, you're gonna hit me in the face. That to me feels very much within your character, which is sometimes selfish and sometimes self-sacrificing, and that's the way it's going. And today, I think Det really fell on the side of no, we have to do this for the game, That was
For the
really
not
good.
getting all the sports canceled forever.
Yeah.
For sport.
Yeah, it was really cool to see an unseelie Cathane use their kind of instincts. That's our food.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Use their instincts in a very productive way, but still chaotic in its own way, which was really cool.
Yay. I want to highlight Mickle's I'm a doctor.
Damn it, Nickel.
And choosing as much as using that red cap edge to be fuck off, I'm a doctor, but not using it to just be I'm gonna beat up these other people, I'm gonna beat up this guy. Using that aura of intimidation to give the space that you if you were actually a doctor, you would want that ability, right? Yeah. So using that to be no, I need space around this person, I need the attention, and so I think that was a great move, and I feel like it was really neat coming from Mickle to go that route of proactive solution.
It's something I'm trying to do with her, because I'm realizing I don't want to make her one note in terms of intimidation, but I also realize that playing against the intimidation as a red cap is also not really what I want to do. Mm-hmm. They are literally the stuff of nightmares. That's the thing with their kits. So, but what are the different levels of scary that you can be? So I think that's kind of what I'm trying to explore.
Shades of intimidating.
Exactly, yeah. And being intimidating without threatening to punch someone in the face or rip their head off. So thank you. And Scott, I want to highlight Burble's conversation with Lady Jenwy at the very beginning.
It was nice, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was so captivating. We all creeped on it. Every last one of us
That's the
needed
stuff
to listen
comedies
to
are
it.
made of, honestly. I was thrilled.
It was really great to see, because I think most of the people at the Freehold would have a very specific way of speaking to her. But it really just felt like he was curious about her, and it wasn't until she took his hands that he was it was almost like he was reminded that she was she.
Yeah.
Which was a really nice moment.
Thanks. I like that.
And I would like to highlight John for the fucking stigmata.
God damn it.
Everyone was are you actually doing, you're joking, right? You're joking. It's no, this is actually happening. You're
I was joking.
oh my God, what's going on? And it's of course there's shit chicanery and Legerdemain 5, and I'm sure several other arts that could potentially do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You missed it. I don't understand what
It was a beautiful moment, and
My God.
infuriated I didn't think about it in the moment. Yeah. That's great.
That's so
That was
good.
great.
It made us
So
all
good.
angry green card, which is always a fun moment when it happens. We're okay. We don't want to be, but we are.
We don't want to be. What's going on this week?
Ooh.
Streams aplenty, I believe. Yeah. Join me on Tuesday. I stream at 6 o'clock Eastern over on my channel, Biff the Boss. We're going to start something new. I have several options, but I just feel so drawn. I feel like we need more Tornado Macaw in our lives. I'm not sure what yet, but join me for that. It's going to be extreme
let's
racing or extreme city building. We'll figure it out. Or something else.
Wednesday. Hey, thanks.
Zen.
Oh shit, should I subscribe?
Oh shit, should I? I think I'm on a slightly different week thing from you guys.
One of the interesting things is that none of us specifically subscribed to this channel until there was at least 10 people.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so that we
would or
wouldn't be
whatever the maximum VIP tier is, because there's the initial VIP tier, and then if you're partnered, there's like a larger number of people that get the not VIP but like founders badges or something.
Right.
So we wanted to make sure that all those slots were available for people that weren't us. Love you, Scott. You love yourself.
Fucking dork.
I am a dork.
I've been playing through so 2 weeks ago I played through Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2, and I gotta get through Mega Man 3. We're gonna see if we can get through a whole bunch of them.
Exciting one.
As long as that continues to be interesting for people, that's what I'm gonna try to do. But just also feel free to let me know in Discord if there's something you'd rather see me play. There are a couple of things that I'm debating. There's also some, there's definitely some games that I'm wondering whether I want to start playing that might be a little more different than what we've seen so far. So we'll see what we can do. But Mega Man 3, because I figure I have to at least get through 1 through 6, which were the original NES Mega Mans.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lunas Dragons.
So much. And it was great to have you here.
Yay.
Thank you for staying the whole time and for being...
Thursday, we're still looking for a replacement for clinic hours, just because it got repetitive. And
Use your word hole.
yep. So we'll see if we can
Safety
figure out
tools.
something for that. If I can't think of anything, then that'll probably be Mega Man 4.
Yeah. Works for me.
Ooh, planning to beat all of Mega Man 3 in one setting, I
I
see.
mean, maybe we'll see. It is the hardest of the Mega
Confidence
Mans, I
is
think.
the sexiest thing. Yeah, aphrodisiac. What am I trying to say? Stop looking at me with those eyes.
Mr. Scott Barrel.
Friday.
I'm not going to have a Scott for Punchy.
Oh,
So I'm either going to play Slay the Spire or King's Quest 6 again.
Amazing.
Or Stardew Valley or First Bite.
All of these are great.
Oh.
I want to know what First Fight is, but all of these are great.
First Bite is just sexy
Sexy vampires, right?
Sexy vampires.
Oh, First Bite. I heard First Fight.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
King's Quest 7?
Oh.
The Princeless Bride?
I can't play a King's Quest I don't know intimately.
I mean, it could be
How am I
hilarious.
going to beat any of the puzzles?
Exactly.
It would be interesting to see, but I'll just leave it as a suggestion on the
interesting.
table.
Okay, thank you.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturdog, we are
You should
continuing
be on,
with
yeah.
Nancy Drew and the Secret of the Wooden Lady at 1500 on my channel.
Slightly better written, no less horrible.
It's insane, but it's not the
No less
author's fault.
insane, yeah. And then Saturday at 5, you can join Crosshair and I as we continue our Arkham Horror the card game campaign. It is reaching its doomed resolution. I mean, its resolution, not necessarily a doomed one. Whoops.
No, I just saw my schedule and it says Exalt Witch Academy, which is incorrect.
We'll fix that
Sunday, we will be back here,
It also says 6 o'clock,
5
which is incorrect.
p.m.
up. Whoops.
I was sure I fixed that. Anyway, 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This channel, we will be continuing with episode 6 of Changeling Riverwild. Find out what happens now that we have this Pisky in our hands, assuming that he's actually a Pisky and not 17 layers of smoke and mirrors deep. He's pulls off
Pisky on the
one
bottom,
mask,
though?
another
Like,
mask,
actually,
I
another
kind of
mask,
can't wait
another
for John
mask.
to reveal a new face and a new voice with every new level layer.
Fuck ye! Fuck ye! Fuck you, eh?
Yay!
I mean, we could do this all game.
Look, go out there, go get your fucking taps. If you can, and if it's available for you. If you haven't and you want to, go ahead and do it. If you have done it, go find somebody else who hasn't and tell them to. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of this disease and I want it over. I know it will never be over, but I at least want to be able to go out because that would be cool too.
Yeah.
Special thanks to everybody who subscribed today. But honestly, if you just showed up, that's awesome too. It's because when you show up and you talk on our Discord and you listen to our podcast and you do this, that's what helps us go. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.